return to the WWE Monday Night Raw. Roman Reigns becomes the new Intercontinental Champion, and I want to die. All this and more from right here on your #1 source for WWE News, Joe Cronin Show. We're going to take your phone calls, we're going to take your virginity, and we're going to take your money if you want to give it too. We'll take that too. We'll take every goddamn thing, because ain't nobody takes better than Joe Cronin takes. Except for your mom, of course. Man, full-blown AIDS tonight. How does anybody come out of this Monday Night Raw tonight without AIDS? That's what I want to know. How do you not have full-blown fucking AIDS after watching that show tonight? There were a couple good parts to it. I mean, in a way, like, they kept us guessing. They executed that ending well, but... oh, my God. Paige looks like a crack whore clown, by the way. What the fuck was she wearing tonight? Rum-bum. Let's get it started, baby. Skype is up. All right, man. Saddle up. We got the Here's My Apology shirt on tonight. If you guys haven't picked this up on the T-shirts page, go check it out on youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. And look at the description box down below. It's in there. I don't think it's in the description box here on Corrupted. You think I would put it in here, but I haven't yet. And, of course, the shirt that we have now sold the top... well, this is the number 4th best-selling shirt on my Teespring's website, which you can see at the top. Of course, right here, it's, of course, get off my PC, bro! Get off my PC. It is doing really well right now on Teespring. The all-new. And it comes in different colors, too. Look at this. Comes in this nice cream color. Comes in a cream. Comes in a white. I like the white, personally. I usually don't like white T-shirts, but this is one I like the white. The gray's all right. You know? Black. Can't get it wrong. Jake DeMarco's on the phone, I think, if I've fixed the Skype issue that started the show. Jake.
Holy shit, Joe. Roman Reigns is the Intercontinental Champion. Did you see that? The Miz, oh my God, he gets a skull-crushing finale, and then he kicked out. He kicked out, and then Roman, he defied all odds, and he is the Triple Crown and Intercontinental Champion. What a night. What a night.
I'd like to say that I told you guys all that coming up soon, Roman was going to win the Intercontinental title.
Fucking kill me.
Who knew, though, that they would take the belts off the other guys? So they took the belts off Dean and Seth because they took
the belts off of Dean and Seth just because Roman had no title and they needed a match for Survivor Series. Everything they do in this company is for Roman Reigns.
Oh, we've known that. I mean, if you guys have been here, you guys know that a former WWE writer called the show. Multiple people clarified this for us that, you know, things were moved around for Roman. There was a push for Cody Rhodes that was going to happen that didn't happen because it would interfere with some of Roman's push somehow for the crowd. They got rid of guys like Bad News Barrett, anybody that was getting over with the crowd because they were getting in the way of Roman Reigns. So for anybody out there that still questions, why do people hate Roman Reigns? Why do you smarks hate Roman Reigns? There's your reason. Also, it goes all the way back to CM Punk asking for 3 guys and then them saying, well, you can have Ambrose and Seth, but you have to take Roman too. All the way from back then. Which, by the way, we saw the female Shield form tonight with Paige returning.
Yeah,
that's basically
which kind of fell flat too. I mean, we'll get into that, but I love that people say, "Oh, you're being negative." I tried so hard last night and tonight to come into things trying to be positive.
Whoa! Oh, I'm sorry. Into things. You were
things.
Trying to come into things?
I kicked a hole and came in the drywall, Joe. I tried so hard to just fill plaster.
Really
and it
weird.
Didn't work.
What you're saying right now is very strange to me, to be honest.
I tried to be positive. I really did. I was like, all right, I don't want to see Triple H force himself once again in the main event circa 2000, but that's what we got. I don't want to see the Authority back. That's what we got. But it's all in the guise of getting Braun over. All right, let's see this. And then they have Braun taken out by Kane. The fuck?
Well, I got to tell you that on my Twitter, I try to be positive about Raw tonight as well. The first thing I did when I started tonight was come out with a positive attitude. And here's what happened. For the people that didn't see it, let me show you guys what happened on Twitter. I posted the video, man. I was ready for Raw to start. Let me show my video so Jay can see that, and I can see his. And here you go. Here's what happened. I tried. Here it is.
You know what, guys? I'm actually looking forward to Raw tonight. I am going to give Monday Night Raw a chance, baby. Let's go. Survivor Series wasn't that bad, so we can give Raw a chance.
Style and grace, I'm never gonna be done. Lean on in. Now welcome to the Queendom. The
Queendom.
Yeah, that's how that went. So follow me on Twitter at Real Joe Cronin on Twitter, assuming that Twitter account doesn't get banned as well. And if you guys really want to support the show, check out my 6 to 8 hours bonus content. I put up a Morning Madness this morning. I called it Morning Sadness, but it's Morning Madness. It was an hour long for you patrons. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. And so, Jake, what do you take away from tonight, man? It was a snooze fest for me. The only interesting thing was watching Paige come back to me, and I mean, I would say that to be positive in a way, let me be real quickly weirdly positive. What I will say is they executed that main event beautifully, giving him the title. It was the Mick Foley championship win. It was like when DX had to come out to rival. It wasn't as good as that at all. I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it was similar to that sort of type of style thing, what they did at the end. Problem is, Roman with the IC belt makes me want to throw up. For some reason, I'm bothered more by this because that's the belt that Shawn Michaels held. That's the belt that Bret Hart held. That's the belt that Stone Cold held. That's the belt that Roddy Piper held. That's the belt that so on and so forth. You know, with the WWE Championship and the WWE Universal titles, you know, those titles have become so fucking diluted that I don't even know what they are anymore. You know, it's not the old Eagle belt. It's not the real WWE Championship. Even the one that AJ has, it's like, is that really the championship? If they just mark Universal title, it would just as good, you know? So to me, the IC belt is like my favorite title in the whole company because it's still the IC belt.
Yeah, it hasn't, you know, the lineage is still the same. Because think about how many times they've merged and separated, like you said, the WWE Championship. It's come and gone so many times that we've seen so many iterations. I don't know what we're left with in terms of history, so... Yeah, I was okay with it. I was really excited to I liked what they did with Paige because it was like, everybody comes out to go ahead and give Alexa shit. We see Bayley and Sasha. Well, Mickey starts off, then we see Bayley, then we see Sasha, and then we see Alicia comes out, and everybody gives their usual spiel. I need the title. I deserve the title. Kurt Angle comes out, and, you know, they start a fatal four-way, and I'm instantly just tuned out. I'm like, yep, I do not care about this, and I put Raw in the background, and then all of a sudden I hear Paige's music, and instantly it's like, oh, all right, they gave us a bit of a swerve. As you said, if she didn't come on tonight or SmackDown, then they were done with it at this point. I'm glad she debuted. I'm happy that she went ahead, you know, and she brought a whole new stable with her, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. You know, that's going to be quite the thing to see. I wish more people knew who they were so that they got a bit more of a chant. They started to get an NXT chant, but it died out pretty quick. I don't know if you caught that. But
yeah, I did hear that. I did hear that.
It was very, very faint, but it was there.
This guy tweets out 3 different reactions to that win. I don't know. This person said Raw Houston IC title. Like, I don't know what that means. Then Wrestling Logic said awesome match, awesome energy, Raw. And then I just said I want to fucking die. We got some donations I got to play here, so I'm gonna do that. And
Chaz Mancini messaged me earlier on today. It was like 3:00, and he's like, Mandy Rose is gonna debut tonight, possibly,
really?
But I'm not sure. And I was like, oh yeah, I don't see that
Yeah,
happening.
whatever. You're crazy. Yeah.
He's like, well, I haven't talked to her yet, but I know she's in Houston. And I'm like, oh, I'm sure she's backstage and all that. And then she came out, and he was just, I'm sure, gloating. But
can I say something about Mandy though, real quick? I am happy for her because here I'll give you a couple of reasons why I'm happy for her. The first reason is first of all, she was very nice to me because we were both in Tough Enough talks when Tough Enough happened, and we both talked to each other about our videos and stuff. And then she was very nice to me on social media, and we just talked to each other. It seemed cool. I was excited for her. I didn't get the call. I got contacted by WWE as a backup, but I never got, the call to come up there. But I will say that Mandy was just really nice, and people were like calling her slut and whore and stupid bitch and stuff. And she actually progressed in the training and actually showed that she cared about it. Yet that other girl that everybody loved, Sarah or whatever her name was.
The one.
Yeah.
Sarah. Yeah,
whatever she was, like everybody loved her, cool little punk girl or something. Yay! But she was like, she sucked. She didn't do shit, and she was awful. And she was like a whiner and whatever. But Mandy, fucking, actually tried and got better. But because she was so like hot, she was stereotyped as like, oh, this bimbo wants to get into WWE. But if you're gonna call her a bimbo and like make fun of her, like at least she put in the work. She really did like put in the work. And to me, I see this as WWE just being like, well, they're not progressing the greatest down in NXT. They're never gonna be on NXT level. So let's just send them up to the main roster, and they really might not be able to compete singles wise. So let's introduce them in a faction with Paige. And so it kind of all goes together. So I think I like Sarah Lee was her name, yeah. I think I like where they're coming from, but yeah, Mandy Rose is better than Sarah Lee, and it's not because she's hot. Because you know what I mean. I don't look at things that way. If she wasn't good looking, I would have said the same thing. Like, wow, she put her time and effort into things, and the other girl.
She wasn't good looking. They wouldn't have hired her though.
You might be right about that. Yeah, you're right about that. But fuck it, I don't care. They didn't hire me because I wasn't good enough looking, or something. I don't know. I still got my shit played though, and I still got the fucking call up almost. Even though my fucking thing like went 37 seconds over. My Tough Enough submission went 37 seconds over, and yet they still contacted me. I asked them about that. I said, because they were like, hey, how quickly can you get to Florida if you need to get to Florida? Or can you be in Florida in next week? And I'm like, yeah. Although I didn't know if I really could. But it's funny because, I'm like, oh, I didn't even think it would get played because it went way over the time. And they were like, oh, the ending made up for it. And I was like, oh, okay. But anyway, here's the donations. Let's see what's...
You want to see my dick?
Want to see my dick?
I'll take my dick out right now. I'm Sean View Entertainment.
Oh, yeah,
and you
want
to see my dick?
Oh, shit.
Let's see it, baby. Let's see it.
Do you want to see my dick? I will show you my penis. I'm Sean's View. Don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick?
It's the perfect way to start this show right now.
Do you want to see my dick?
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Wow, the Goon, I think the Goon has gone insane. I think it's safe to say the Goon has gone insane. Thank you, the Goon, for the donation. I assume you're laughing because you've gone crazy. Because Roman Reigns is the WWE Intercontinental Champion. It's got to be Kane.
And I'm donating.
Kane is donating once again from Null Death.
Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Most love to the chat. I almost vomited multiple times tonight.
Yeah.
What a terrible show. At least Paige is back, but man, Ebola alert. We got a blow-up doll and a wannabe MMA chick with Paige. Nice pair of groupies. Raw back-to-back AIDS.
Yeah, Null Death, man. That Raw. I just hate Raw tonight, man. That was bad. Good luck to everybody. Can I just say this right now off the bat? I know there's another donation going to come in. I want Kane and Braun Strowman in an Inferno match. I want it. Road Dogg, make it happen. Oh, you didn't know?
He is the perfect Dillinger.
Oh, it's not reading it. It's not reading the donation. What the fuck? Paige donates $10 and says, "Hey, it's my fucking house, and I'm back. My two cunt lickers. Watch us tonight live on Pornhub. Scissoring, cream pie, gangbang, fingering, hardcore." You know what I want, Paige? Paige, I want some guy in the fucking on the ramp when Paige is coming to the ring one night. You know when they look to the left and look to the right, and one guy just looks at her and goes, "Hey, Paige, I'm practicing. I'm practicing." And start rubbing his ass and looking at her. Oh man, that would be so terrible. That would be.
There was
so
a few people
terrible.
that said, "Oh, when she said I'm not alone, they were waiting for Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods to pop out with her."
Imagine if they did. Imagine if they did. Dude, no wonder they're on the SmackDown show and she's on the Raw show. You can't have these two guys on the same show, bro. You can't have Xavier on the show with Paige, bro.
Only Roman and Cena can miss a month, come back, and in 2 weeks win a title.
Yeah. Both
are trash. Paige and them too. No names are trash.
By the way,
although the blonde would get snow plowed. SURVIOR Series 1/10 Raw 0/10. HHH loves stealing the spotlight at age 52.
You know what, though, Sasha? I don't think that's Triple H. I think that's Vince. Vince told him what to do. It's Vince telling him what to do. Sasha's mouth blood, thanks for the $5. Oh, fuck, I lost what I was going to say. I had this whole thing that I wanted to talk about, and I fucking lost it. No way.
We were talking about Paige.
No, Roman Reigns. No, only Roman Reigns could have the mumps. He had the mumps, so give Roman Reigns the title. Plus, what's up, Tron Buster? Thanks for subscribing. Subscribe, motherfucker. Oh, it's 1988. Seriously, subscribe. I'm gay. No, but can we say big dog like 900 times in a match? Big dog!
The big dog!
It's the big dog. Let me tell you something. It's the big dog. Can you believe it, guys? The big dog is here.
Maddie, not morphine from surgery today could save me from this garbage, Raw. I think I want to check back into the hospital and get tested for AIDS. 2/10 for me. Thanks for the
Yeah, you're already in there, man.
support. Also, Jake and Joe.
Hey, listen, Nate from VA, 804, man. I love you, dude. I hope you're all right. I heard about all that shit that happened, man. I'm so sorry you're in that shit. I'm thinking about you, man. Jake showed me your shit from earlier. Man, just tweet me on Twitter if you want. I'll talk to you, man. And I hope you're okay.
Yeah, we're just glad you're okay and you're not hospitalized for Thanksgiving week. You know, at least you got home quick. I mean, granted, you had to have quite the procedure / surgical endeavor, but at least you're home and hopefully you're feeling better and hopefully they gave you some good shit so you could space out and not have to suffer through Raw.
This is the Joe Cronin Show. We come to you live on YouTube and Twitch right now. We're live on Twitch and on YouTube. And right now we're coming to you live on my other YouTube channel, which is the one I have to go live from until December 18th. December 18th, we start going live again from my normal channel, which is youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. So make sure you subscribe to my real YouTube channel. What's the slogan for WrestleMania this year that we're gonna? Last year was "Give me the green light, 'cause I'm ready to go."
This year it's "Fuck your ass."
No, this year it's not bad because it's like that very sort of that Louisiana theme, and it's like it's what is it called? It's what is it called? But it's so in the background that it's not as annoying. Like it's not gonna be as bad this year. But every year there's a slogan like the thrill ride. Last year was the thrill rider, right?
Yeah, the ultimate thrill ride.
WrestleMania, the ultimate thrill ride. I love it, Vince. Go ahead and get him, Vince. You know what? George Carlin once had a good slogan for politics and politicians. You know what I mean? He said, maybe something else sucks around here. Maybe it's not Vince McMahon's fault. Maybe none of this is Vince's fault. Maybe none of this is creative's fault. Maybe we suck. Maybe it's the people. Maybe something else sucks around here. Maybe the people suck. Yeah, there's a good slogan for wrestling fans to go through and the signs to bring to arenas. The people suck. The people suck. This will never be good. Fuck hope. Fuck hope. Fuck hope. It's an old George Carlin bit. And you know what? It applies to this shit. Fucking big
still
dog.
Works today.
Big dog, big dog, big dog, big dog, big dog, big dog. He's the big dog. Here comes the big dog. There's the big dog. That's why he's the big dog. It's the big dog's house. It's the big dog. Roman Big Dog Reigns.
He was so hard on himself for that.
Oh, baby, let the good times roll. That's what it is. And you know Vince loves that. They're flashing those old 70s type of style colorings everywhere. And you know Vince McMahon is just, oh, let me rock and roll. Where's little Richard? Where, you know, Vince is just loving it. The New Day might host this one, too. They'll come out with trombones and they'll dance. Oh, let me dance, because let the black man dance. Ooh, that's what they're telling us to do. How much does Vince McMahon love Rich Swann? How much does Vince McMahon? Because there was a lot of black guys wanted to get in the WWE, but you know they didn't really do too well. And Vince said no. But you know what? Vince saw Rich Swann, and he was like, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. He's gonna be, oh yeah, get out there, Rich. Go out there, go get that end zone more. It's gonna be great. Here he comes. Hurrah! Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love me some Rich Swann. Ah. I got 2 words for ya. Dance, baby.
Who in the chat said Velveteen Queen?
You know Vince is loving that shit. He loving that shit so much.
Can you handle this?
Vince McMahon in the chat said, I am so hard right now. Now, I'll tell you one thing. If Vince ever saw that shit, Joe Cronin is getting a job. I am getting a job in the WWE if Vince watches that. Because his dick, it'd be wet. It'd be wet, brother. Right there. Right where the zipper is. There would be a gigantic wet spot running right down. All the way to the grundle. And I'll tell you what. Vince would smell it a mile away. He'd smell it a mile away. And he'd come sniffing. There it is. There's the Joe Cronin. You're hired, Joe. You're hired. Sit right there. Michael Cole, get the hell out of here. Because you didn't make my zipper and my private parts get wet. You didn't make that little jism stain start to roll down my leg. No, you didn't. Michael Cole, you did not. Joe Cronin did, though. Joe Cronin, you're hired. Yes, you are. Woo! 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 And I know every night that Joe Cronin is sleeping with all the women he wants to sleep with. Woo! Because I can, Daddy. Sorry, I just.
This is what Raw does to you, huh?
I've lost my fucking mind. I'm okay.
Pro Wrestle tweets earlier, they said, I'm truly sorry, but I cannot listen to Paige talk anymore without hearing Joe Cronin say, ooh, fuck my fanny. That was the best tweet of the night.
Fuck my fanny.
Fuck my fanny.
Dude, who put her? She looked like a fucking a clown whore tonight. What was up with her makeup?
She put on her makeup with a shotgun. She really did. Like that old Simpsons joke, you know? When Homer makes the makeup shotgun. He's like, I had it set to clown, you know?
I had it set to clown. That's awesome.
Oh, ridiculous. Like the big, bright... It's just because of the contrast with her pale skin. She had that bright lipstick. It was so bold. It just, I don't know, made her lips look like she got stung by a bee.
Let me tell you something. I have really had enough of Monday Night Raw. I've had enough of Corey Graves. He's a heel. He's a face. He don't know what the fuck he is. You don't know what the fuck you are, Corey. And don't even get me started on Booker T. Huffman. Let me tell you something. Well, I think that Roman is a big dog. When Corey Graves and Michael Cole and Booker T leave Monday Night Raw tonight, and they go down to the bar, and they're done having their little commentary session that sucks ass, by the way, and they go down the bar, they order themselves a drink, right? And then they're looking around the room, and they're thinking, well, you know, my wife won't know. I might do something tonight. But you know what? No woman come up to them. Booker T's telling some lady, hey, and Booker T's like, you ever know I'm the, let me tell you, I used to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Oh, ew, you look weird. What? I'm a champion. Get away from me. And Michael Cole's like, oh, please like me. Please like me. And no one wants to like you. No one does. Even Corey Graves, you Gumby-looking fuck. You suck. All of you suck on commentary. I thought once these guys got up for commentary in WWE, I thought we were good, man. Tom Phillips, get him up there. Get JBL out. Get that guy out. We'll have all our problems solved. But no! They won't have our problems solved. We won't, because they just contradict each other. They step over each other, and they repeat fucking mind-numbing lines like Big Dog 70 times. But I'll tell you what, if Joe Cronin goes to that bar, oh yeah, girl in the white dress, I'm a nailer. Girl in the red dress, I'm a nailer. Girl in the blue dress, I'm a nailer. And then I'm going to call Leah at home and say, Leah, I just had sex with 3 different girls. They weren't you. I'm at the bar. It's going to be a long week. And Leah's going to say, as long as you bring that cock home to me, you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you know it. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm running through the whole bar. There's even a couple of guys who want a taste of Joe Cronin's strudel. But I won't give him the benefit. I won't give him the luxury because I don't swing that way, Daddy. But when I swing for the women, it's always a home run, if you know what I mean. And the fact of the matter is, if I gotta go to Connecticut to show you guys what entertainment is, if I have to come to the WWE offices myself to show you what entertainment was and is and can be, I will. And I'll start with the women. Woo! I'll start with the secretary. I'll look her in the eyes and she'll just melt and she'll say, take me to the moon, Joe Cronin. Woo! And then she'll call Vince McMahon and she'll say, I just met the most amazing person today. And he showed me exactly what Space Mountain is. And then Vince called this guy, and that guy called Vince, and everybody called everybody, and they called Joe Cronin, and then I came to WWE Raw, and Monday Night Raw went to the moon. You talk about the bar, I say, how far? And then I answer, infinity and beyond. Woo! Okay, let's get back to the Raw
that
review.
WWE headquarters, Joe, they got a lot of security. Trust me, I tried to get in there, and they kicked my ass real good.
Yeah, they wouldn't let you in there.
No, they kicked my ass real good. They made me retarded.
Oh, they did?
They fucked me up just a little bit.
All right, I've lost my mind.
There's no stopping you now. Just like Nichols said.
I'm sorry, I've completely lost my mind and gone off the deep end here. Everybody should clip that whole entire thing and just send it to WWE people. It'll be really funny. But I'm gonna have a sip of this tea right now.
Yeah, I spiked that tea apparently.
Yeah, there's cocaine in that tea, by the way. No, there's no cocaine.
You know, I was going back and forth politely with the great Stewie on Twitter, and he made a great point. You know, Triple H interjected himself with the Daniel Bryan and Sting and Rollins post-injury storyline, and then we saw him with Kevin Owens briefly, and it's just it's hard not to feel like it's him booking himself in this position. You know, they point out, well, he's 52 and he still manages to be in co-main event or main event matches all the time. But you make sense saying that it might just be what Vince decides. You know, Vince still looks at him like the torchbearer. So.
I mean, you think Triple H wants to book himself running away from Braun Strowman? I mean,
no, but he also does do what's best for business. Not to use that horrid line, but it is the truth. I think he does, do the deed when it's necessary. I mean, we saw him lose to Rollins. He's put stars over before, so he put over Daniel Bryan.
Yeah. He's put over everything. That's why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I don't think it's him. I think it's because someone asked him recently, like, why did you come back to do this or that?
Yeah.
And Triple H said, well, I mean, I don't book it. I was called. I got the call. I'm not in charge of it. Vince wants to do it. We do it.
It's just, like you said, you see him step out of the fucking ring and he backs away and he bumps into the ropes too. God, I love the way when he oversells at times. He does such a good job.
To me, that was him being like, "This is retarded." So I'm gonna act like an idiot.
I'm gonna act like a fucking idiot. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm serious. Like,
because he bumps into the ropes and, all right. So I chuckled at that. I thought that was a little, fuck you to the back. But, we see him leave the ring and then they're going to have Jason Jordan with this match. And what we end up getting is Kane interfering yet again. It's just, I'm so done and over with Kane. It kills me. It destroys any hope I had left from the beginning of the show. Any goodwill they build up, they destroy in the same fucking night. How is that possible?
Because they have a 3-hour show and they step all over themselves. Yeah, Triple H is 48 people correcting you. Let me tell you this, though. I want an Inferno match, and the reason why is they did this with Bray Wyatt already in the PG era. So if you're going to get Kane and Braun, give me an Inferno match, and give me Kane bringing tacks into the middle of the match. Or somebody all of a sudden pulls out a bag and they dump the tacks in the ring. Have the match, do the whole thing, have the tacks, and there you go, man. Fucking have an Inferno match. Set somebody on fire.
We saw them go, to hell and back essentially when they slammed each other through the ring, a few weeks ago, and it's like they really have to step it up, and this has to be culminated and ended soon. I don't know how much they can still go ahead and drag this on for, because it's not doing anything really for Braun.
Well, I gotta believe that they're getting ready to write Kane away, so he can go do his stuff, and that I really would hope to believe that the whole goal was, to make Kane seem like a viable threat, to annoy you a little bit, and then Braun Strowman just puts him out, just takes him out, and there's no more Kane, and Braun did that. And if I was Kane, to be honest, now that Braun's kind of proven himself a bit here,
I'd be okay with it.
I might give my career for him. I might say, guys, listen, I don't want to do this anymore. I think I've done all I can with the Kane character, and I want to give something back like I'm supposed to. So let's put my career on the line.
In the chat, casket match, or as you said, Inferno match, something that's it has to be a final ending. There can't be any doubt. No garbage truck scenario.
But we could see a 3-match feud. That's the thing, is you could see that. Well, I thought Kane was going to be gone because the whole race and the mayor thing is coming up.
Yeah, well, that was the original reporting, that he was only going to be here for less than a month's time.
Yeah, they're running. I would think they're running out of time here, so maybe one match and done. But if they have time, it seems like something they'll do more of. We're going to take your phone calls in a few minutes, but let's take some more of the donations and see what's up with you guys. I'm having a meltdown myself. I'm fucking freaking out. Danielle Hernandez. My sexy, satanic Paige has come back, says Danielle Hernandez. Thank you very much, Danielle, for the $2. My real name's Daniel. WWE garbage truck scenario. Guys, what do you think in the chat of Raw tonight? Give me on the scale of 1 to 10 what you guys are feeling. I'm looking at a lot of you guys commenting, and TSS is in the house. TSS2 is in the house. Shout out to TSS, who makes all those funny fucking videos we do. What is up, man? And I got Timothy in here taking his pants off. Matt J. Hendricks. What's up, Hendricks?
I'm certainly excited to see Paige and her new, roster, whatever you want to call it, stable. Go ahead and have feuds with everybody. I like the way they attacked Alexa. I'll give them credit for that. This way, I thought they were going to team up with her at first and have a heel stable. Then they showed that no one's safe, so that was nice.
Yeah, I told when they showed up and saw her immediately, I said to Leah, I was like, oh shit, they're going to attack her. I constantly ruin the show for Leah.
Brother Nero, what did you think of Monday Night Raw tonight? Brother Nero, why was Monday Night Raw so shitty, Brother Nero? So shitty, Brother Nero.
O_O.
O_O because of the face that the Goon has made because of his $10.50 donation. I advise everybody to clip crazy sound bites of me from earlier on in the show in video form on Twitter and just tweet the fuck out of them to everybody. I mean, I don't know, tweet them to whoever. I don't care. Tweet them to WWE, tweet them to Road Dogg. Imagine Road Dogg getting hundreds of different tweets of me being insane like I was earlier. That'd be so funny. I think everybody should do that on Twitter. Skull Crusher 490, thank you for subbing to the channel. What's up? If you guys want to support me even more and keep the show going, you guys are the ones that keep the show going by donating live or becoming a patron. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, where you can get something out of whatever you do. It's $2 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month, $1 a month, whatever you think you want to do. Darius Foster, thanks for subbing. Real Joe
the
Cronin
490
on
in his name, fucking, that just hit me like a goddamn shovel. That brought back terrible memories of tonight with the 205 match. When Mustafa Ali hit the inverted 450 splash on Noam Dar, and they had this, 054, and then they had to explain to Booker, it's 450 backwards. They didn't say it once. They didn't say it twice. They said it at least 3 fucking times. They had to explain that it was, the 450 splash. But it's the 054. Get it, Book? Get it?
The donation isn't showing up. He broke the donation.
Reigns.
Hey, the Goon, thanks, man. The Goon. I think that was the Goon's donation. I'm not sure. It was so many ha's that it corrupted the donation. You couldn't even see it. It was just ha.
It didn't even pop up for me. Sorry.
Maybe that wasn't the Goon. I'm not really sure who that was actually that donated that because it was so crazy. It might have been. Oh man, it was like 16 minutes ago. Oh, the person that donated says ha 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 ha. So it was ha 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 that donated that. Oh my God, man, thank you. If you guys want to donate tonight, the link is in the description box down below, or the $sign in the chat. You guys can do a super chat over there, and hit me up on Twitter at Real Joe Cronin. Send me those videos that you guys clip. If you clip a bunch of different videos of me going insane, feel free to do it. At
Brother
Real Joe
Nero,
Cronin.
what did you think of Monday Night Raw tonight? Brother Nero, why was Monday Night Raw so shitty? Brother Nero. So shitty, Brother Nero.
Vince needs to die, otherwise this kind of shit will continue to happen, and it will continue to be AIDS. And this year's WrestleMania is Let the Good Times Roll. 2/10 for both Survivor Series and Raw. So sick of this shit. As a hardcore fan, I'm damn upset.
I'm damn upset, says Just Call Me Luke. Just Call Me Luke, thanks for the $10.50 donation, which will get you the Broken Brother Nero. Yeah, I would give Raw a 4, maybe a 3 out of 10 tonight. Here comes No Death.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
WWE's theme this year should be capital punishment because they are shooting talent in the head every week. Push Roman and fuck everyone else. Now I know why Mania 34 is in New Orleans. There's plenty of graveyards to bury talent. Hashtag fuck me with a shovel.
Fuck me with a shovel. No Death. Thank you,
That's
No
right.
Death. Yeah, that's why it's there. We're in trouble, man. We're in
That
trouble.
golden shovel. That's right. Smack me in the ass and call me Susan. I love how
Sarah Small.
I want iconic duo
Chiming
on
in.
SDL and AOP2 go AJ Tom.
Sarah Small, thank you for the $2. Yeah, that'll be cool, man. I love AJ, Sarah. Thank God AJ's our champion again. It's the only thing I feel like I'm rooting for ever is when AJ is just on top. I love that. So
the iconic duo is supposed to go to SmackDown, I had heard. But
the amazing dynamic gay duo. Hey,
the ambiguously gay duo. Yeah, Vince McMahon in the
Jake.
chat said, fuck you, Luke, at the comment of Luke saying Vince needs to die. It just
you should go after him, Vince. Go get him. Jake, what should we? Are we playing Diablo after this?
Yeah, I got it all set and ready to go.
Okay, so after the show, we're going to Diablo it live here. And here comes Javier. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the perfect dark match. It's time to enter Dark Match.
I was at Raw tonight. I guess you're right
Shit.
that the shows are better when you're there.
Yes, they are.
Live because I gave it a 7 out of 10. Why does Finn keep losing? And thank God Paige is back. She got a huge pop when she came out. Raw might actually have a division now.
Yeah, maybe they will. We'll see. It's really about the writing making it a division. Javier. And the first thing I thought was, oh, man, another Fatal 4-Way. They really just don't know how to book shit. But they had a plan, so I got to give them credit. I was wrong on that aspect. Javier, thank you, man, and I'm glad you had fun there. And yeah, I would say tonight was probably a 4 or 5 out of 10. Realistically, the show probably a 4 or 5 out of 10. So if you were there, I could see you giving it a 7. I could definitely see you giving it a 7 if you were there because you had more fun. It was more exciting there. It's always better. It's always at least 2 or 3 ratings higher when you're there, and I am dead serious. Unless you can ignore the fact that you're having fun in the atmosphere and just look at what's happening and judge it that way. It's always worse on TV. The SFL podcast, thanks so much for subbing to the channel here on the Corrupted podcast. And, of course, you should sub my real channel, which is youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. We're at 51,000 subscribers, on the way to 52,000 subscribers as well. Real quick, let's jump over to Matt is on the phone. Loser Kid 19, thanks for subbing as well. We got motherfucking Matt the Misfit on the phone. What's up, Matt the Misfit?
What's going on, guys? I wanted to shoot myself in the head tonight.
Yeah,
but
the Grand Champion now, Grand Slam winner. Roman Reigns a Grand Slam champion now.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think I tweeted this to you, Jig. But what if Paige beats Alexa Bliss for the title, right? Then they can do Paige versus Asuka, and they can say, and Paige can say, "Well, you may have been the longest reigning NXT Women's Champion, but I was the original."
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad idea either.
I just think it's kind of crazy, and a lot of people thought Bray Wyatt was going to get involved in the main event.
Yeah, I had heard that as well. I don't know. But I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad he stayed far away.
And then there's people saying AOP is going to be on SmackDown tomorrow night. I'm like, if Paul Ellering is not going to be with them, I do not want to see them get called up because they cannot talk at all.
I think he would go with them.
I would think he would be with them. Yeah, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he be there? Because he doesn't want to do the travel and all that stuff.
Well, I don't know if he wants to travel though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I could see that.
He better be with them. Like you said, they're not great on the mic. They're a great tag team.
Otherwise, hey, what's up, WWE? You know who's a good manager? Joe Cronin can talk for fucking Razor and Doppeldick. Look, I'll talk for those guys. Let's bring
This may not be wrestling related, but how about last night's news about the motherfucker finally died?
Yeah, we brought that up, Charles Manson. And then today, JP Baker was showing me a few other people as well that, a lot of, younger people were like, oh, rest in peace, Manson. And it was just... They kind of glorified him.
What are they, retarded?
That's what we said. It was fucking ridiculous.
Anybody that said that might as well just say a Hail Hitler too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
if they were left wing, if they were left wing liberals that said that, they should be fucking like castrated at this point.
Because there's a lot of millennials and young kids. They weren't around. They don't probably really even know who he is. They just have
I don't really know who fucking Hitler is then either.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, come on.
No, I'm not justifying what they're doing. I'm saying they're going ahead and they think it's cool.
Yeah,
fucking ridiculous.
Probably Republicans too. Like, I will go get my gun.
Kamala, did he pass away? No, that said he passed away.
No, he's
today.
in the hospital.
Yeah, I have
Terry Glenn died today.
He's on life support following emergency surgery.
Oh man, I hope he's all right. I know he lost his legs not that long ago.
Yeah. Either way, it's not good at all.
Terry Glenn caught the first Brady pass. Man, he was a nice guy up here for me, at least when I met him. So I don't know how he died in a car accident today.
And I got to call into WarGames. I forgot. I wanted to tell you what I thought about WarGames.
Okay. Yeah, let's hear it because you were so excited for that.
That shit was awesome.
It was good. It was. I went actually to rewatch the main event today.
Yeah, dude. I hope I really hope Alexander Wolf is all right.
I didn't realize how much blood there was on the table.
He just has a hole in his head. That's all.
Dude,
look at a massacre on that table.
And then fucking Killian Dane, the MVP of that entire match, fucking ate the key, did a coast to coast. I'm like, the fuck? And then I remembered, oh wait, this dude was trained by Finn Balor. No wonder he's doing all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
Him and Nikki Cross are both trained by Finn Balor.
Yeah, you're not kidding, son.
I kind of made
a great job though. Everybody pulled their weight.
And Ember Moon, I kind of made the statements like it's kind of sad because the only reason, to me, I think the only reason she won is because Asuka ain't there anymore. I think either Peyton Royce or Nikki Cross could have won that one. But
I was hoping Nikki Cross.
Well, wouldn't whoever won, it would have been because Asuka isn't there.
But Peyton Royce, see, Kyrie Singh was a little bit too predictable. So
yeah, I didn't think she was going to win. I thought I picked Peyton Royce. It's weird, and she should have won because she laid on top of Nikki Cross for about 40 seconds. So fucking Peyton Royce should have won.
Kyrie Zane to come off the turnbuckle.
And Aleister Black versus Velvet Dream. My fucking god,
that was a great match. That was my favorite match.
Amazing.
Match of the year contender right there. That was great.
And then I think they botched the women's match last night because I swear to God I don't remember Alicia Fox actually getting eliminated last night. They never even announced that.
I don't remember either, but what I will say is...
It's funny you said that, because when she said I was like, what did she add to that match, saying that they wouldn't have won without her tutelage?
Thanks, Matt, for the call, man. We love you, dude. You know what I would say, though, is I laughed my ass off tonight because she was still doing the captain gimmick for no reason, and I thought that... I don't know why. I thought that was fucking hilarious, that she was like, I'm a captain, and she's like wearing the captain outfit and everything. I just thought that was wicked funny tonight.
She went on to say, "Oh, we wouldn't have, had a victory the second year in a row if it wasn't for, being under my leadership." And it's like, what did you do in the match? What did you add?
All her weird little noises and weird sayings that she has. I don't know what it was, but tonight I was fucking laughing my ass off at Alicia Fox. Like, she was so funny to me tonight. I don't know why.
Tonight it made you chuckle. This is a petty thought that I had in between two. To go back thinking about Roman, I know it's a stupid thing to say, but the Shield had to come out and save him from the bar during the main event so that he could win, the Intercontinental Championship. But yet he disappears when Dean Ambrose was fighting. I know he had to go and prepare for a match, people will say, but still, it always feels like he's too important to help them, but they always come to his aid. I know that's really petty and nitpicky to think, but it's just another layer of his character where he's too good for everyone else but expects everyone to help him. It was just something that rubbed me the wrong way. I know it's very stupid and analytical, overanalyzing a dumb scenario, but I don't know, it just kind of peeves me.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not a big deal or anything, but it was just one more thing to throw on top of the Roman hate train.
Yeah, I can't stand anything about Roman because the way that they just book him, it's not my thing. I'm over it. I'm not a kid, so I don't like Roman. I can see how kids might like him or whatever, and maybe women because they want to touch their pussy or something. But other than that, it's fucking stupid, and I don't. Yeah, I'm over it.
It's always been that way with him, though. It's a consistent, pattern that repeats itself. He's selfish in the way they book him. Maybe they told him to go backstage still. It just doesn't look like he's a team player. So it shows.
Let's see what else we got here from the people.
From the people.
If Raw gave you AIDS, put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw.
Australian indie wrestling is better than Raw. Emma and Dana Brooke with Paige would have been a better faction. Vomiting in the toilet with the Roman win.
Yeah, I agree with you. 23 Heart, man. I agree with you, man. Even local indie wrestling around here, when I'm calling the matches and calling the shows, sometimes week to week and month to month, I'm like, man, I'm looking more forward to this match in a month than right now. And it's like, how is this better? Really, I find a lot of it to be better. Thank you for the $7, man.
I'm so excited for Wrestle Kingdom, and it's like there's nothing on WWE coming up that I'm looking forward to right now. I mean, we really don't have any feuds set for pay-per-views at this point, but still, nothing long-term that I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see that.
Right. But, shit happens. Someone said it's retrograde, that's why everything sucks. No, everything always sucks. Everything always sucks, so it's not retrograde. Everything always sucks. And we covered retrograde for a year on Final Frontier News with Jesse, and I never want to talk about retrograde ever again.
It's retrograde.
Not again.
Paige looks like a girl who got face raped by a rock-hard cock.
Oh my god.
Booker is the new JBL. Reby Hardy versus Zelina Vega. Coom for that JoJo.
Oh shit, yeah. Thank you to the Goon. Look at that. Yeah, JoJo's hot. She got that voice too. It's nice. Yeah, somebody asked for a subreddit or a Reddit or whatever. I think they told me to go fuck myself. Reddit hates me. I don't know.
I think it could just be set up. Fans can set it up.
I've never been able to get that to work, and then whenever I try to post stuff, they don't care.
I guess Roman's big dog took Vince to the anal pound for some doggy style, maybe 69ing. Some fisting, fingering, scissoring, and also shitting on each other's mouths for pleasure. Sorry, Joe and Jake. I am just upset at the result today.
Who isn't? I'm pissed. Did you see what I said earlier? I went nuts at the beginning of the show. Super Laser 64. Thanks for becoming a $5 shit bum. No, I don't mean retrograde the guy in the chat. I mean actual retrograde. You know what I mean? I don't actually mean the guy in the chat retrograde.
The alignment of the planets. And
yeah, the actual fucking
astrology based.
Yeah, the astrology of retrograde, not actual retrograde in the chat. I like you, retrograde. Maybe that's Jesse. Maybe retrograde is Jesse. Hey, Spear, thanks for subbing. I'll spear your ass.
That Dallin made a great point too. Paige comes out, she's talking on the microphone, and how many times have we seen somebody start to speak when they interfere in a match, and the match doesn't conclude, or it does? You know, weeks before we saw the New Day come out, they're talking, and that's how the Bar got the win. So that's fresh in our mind. And then we see, everybody just freeze for the women's match. It was very odd.
I must like having my balls in a vice because I watch Raw. Gonna have my brain donated to research. Shout out to all in the chat and Shell love y'all.
Yeah, shout out to Shell who's in the hospital again, I guess, every day with a laptop. JP Baker 91, thanks for the $5 in the big super kick party. WWE being sent a cease and desist as we speak. Really appreciate that, JP Baker. We got a few more of these popping up here for you guys. You guys are all chiming in with donations and shit, want to talk about all this shit. So we'll get you in here. Got a couple more.
Wasn't that Fatal 4-Way supposed to be no disqualification?
I have no idea.
For the women tonight?
No idea. Was it? Vince when Roman won the IC title, yeah. No, it was more like, he was more like, oh. That was Vince, man. Vince was jizzing up at the storm. He's probably like freaking, dude, he was freaking out. Gorilla Strong about to hit us with a super chat.
Super chat party.
Gorilla.
It's because of Roman we don't have nice things.
Yep. Well, just go back and watch the Royal Rumble. Go back when, remember when Daniel Bryan got eliminated from the Rumble and everybody booed? And then everybody booed and booed and booed. And then Roman was left in the ring by himself, seemingly, and then he eliminated Big Show and Kane, maybe. And then the people really booed. And then even...
Then he took out Rusev.
then Rusev came back in, and then they threw him out, and then he got booed still. And then The Rock came out and held up his hand, and then he got booed still. And the people just booed and booed and booed, and Daniel Bryan lost the Rumble. I mean, I don't know how clear it has to be for WWE. Like, Daniel Bryan was massively over with the fans, but they just kept pushing Roman Reigns. I mean, if that doesn't tell you what we're dealing with here, I think that Vince hates Daniel Bryan's guts. I'm convinced. Because if there was never a Daniel Bryan, maybe Reigns would have been completely over. So I'm convinced WWE hates him. That's why, like, when there was the concussion stuff, they just said, nope, you can't come back. And they forged stuff even with the doctors or something. And I'm not joking. I really believe this now based on what we've heard about them pushing Reigns over Cody Rhodes and all these other things. Then they had to dial it back a little bit recently. And now they're rewinding, and now you're back in the Shield, and now you got the IC belt. That hasn't happened before. And all this crap. So, they know what they're doing.
And how many accomplishments and mountains has Roman Reigns, climbed? How many things has he achieved? It kind of makes you numb at this point. How are you supposed to be excited when every few weeks he's, oh my God, the big dog has accomplished another dream, another accolade, another. It's just, I don't know. They're so clumped together. It's never few and far between that it never feels special either. They never give him a chance to cool down. Like you said, he was gone with the mumps. He was sick. Comes right back in, gets the belt after, the Shield. It's just like a constant. Anytime he's down, he's not down and out. And that's the problem. We never get to see him build himself back up. Like when Cena lost to The Rock, Cena was like, semi-fucked in the head for a bit. Then everything happened with, Lesnar. And he kind of had to come back. Not as much. I mean, he still was able to get himself over. But even that was a little bit more of like a cooling off period. It just feels like Roman's constantly, at the top. Whether it be, he's still in the main event. Even if it's not for the main title, he's still in the main event of Raw, pay-per-views, things like that. So,
yeah.
Rostafa made a great point. He said, ever since Paige came up from NXT in 2014, there seems to be a pattern of women coming up getting a push, a face push. They have a very small run, and then they get lost and forgotten about like a bad habit. Will Paige break the chain that she started? I would like to hope so, but I doubt it.
Yeah, I don't have too much confidence in anything anymore. And real quick about
especially
Reigns,
because she's in the stable too.
Yeah,
it's going to be a clusterfuck of forgetting who.
So far they've done it right. I mean tonight, but what do you think about Reigns? I feel like there was a loud ovation for him tonight wherever they were. Oh, Houston.
Yeah, in Houston. She got a good pop initially. People were excited.
I think they wanted to hear her cut a promo, and then she was kind of like waiting for them to cheer. It was weird. That's what happened. It was like, no, we're waiting for you to say something. And I hate when they come out and they do the. I'm angry because like it was a surprise and everything. But then Paige got on the mic and then she goes, and I'm here to say something like, I'm back. Like,
well, no shit.
That.
You're on the stage.
I hate that. How many times now has someone come back and said, "I'm back"? Like they keep doing that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Why wouldn't you get on the mic and just go at it? Like, go off. Like,
and why did the women in the ring stop fighting? That that fucking irked me.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
They're going for a number one contender spot. You figure they're all hungry. They just went on and on, each of them, about their reasons as to why they should be the women's champion. And she comes out on the mic and they have to freeze in place and pay attention. No, keep the fight going. That's why I feel like when Paige came out, she should have only been on the mic 20 seconds, 30 max, depending on crowd reaction. And then, everybody should have came into the ring at once to start the attack.
Yeah,
I feel like that would have been better suited because they just froze in the ring for too long. It was like what? She was on the stage for 4 minutes talking?
Yeah, it was I give them credit for being like, because it was like, oh damn, like there's going to be another four-way. I said it to Lee. I go, "Oh, there's going to be another fucking fatal four-way." And then it happened and it was like, "Oh." And then when
no one gave a shit.
And then Paige came out, but I left. I was in the bathroom. I was like, I'm going to go take a piss because I said fuck this and I went and go take a piss. And then I came back to her already standing on the stage, and I went, oh, I got it ruined. Because I was just like,
that
oh,
sucks.
Yeah, bullshit.
Like I said, I switched, to the Xbox. I was starting to play Battlefront 2, and I heard her music hit, and I'm like, oh, pause button. And I went ahead and got reinterested into the match. They certainly piqued my interest, and then everybody's just standing there staring though, and then I don't know. It kind of fell flat because she was like, and I didn't come alone. And she starts marching down to the ring slowly. And as she's doing that, you're looking left, you're looking right. You don't see anybody. And then, you get Rose and Deville kind of, they rush in from the side. Okay, great. But it should have happened much faster. Or they should have already been in the ring, started attacking. And then she says, I didn't come alone. Like, they could have the whole segment should have been sped up a little bit.
I don't know. That part didn't bother me. I had no problem with that. I don't know what you're getting at there, but,
I just feel like it was too long. The girls weren't fighting in the ring. There was no action going on. Why were they just staring at her while she's, you're supposed to be vying for the number one contendership. You want the title so bad, but Paige returning on the mic is going to stop you from winning the match.
Yeah, I get it, but they do that with all the time. So, I mean, then every return ever you'd have a problem with.
Yeah, well.
Gotcha.
Again.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong, but it was just something that again I
and then I thought the of her coming out was a surprise, and I liked that. And then I didn't like what she said, but then I liked what happened. So like I'm opposite of you. Like I like her showing up. Didn't like what she said, but I liked that she goes, and I'm not alone, and it was like, what the fuck does that mean? And then she started walking, and then all of a sudden the other girls showed up like. And I thought that was perfectly done, but I liked that she was like, I'm not alone, because I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And I mean, I wasn't sure who was coming out or coming back. There was a little part of me that was like, oh shit, Alberto Del Rio's here, like, you know what? And I'm not. This is going to happen. I'm just gonna give everybody the heads up on this. This is going to happen. There's gonna be someone out there that cuts that part where she's like, I'm back, and I'm not alone. And then it's going to be like her fucking with a dildo in her ass, like, I'm practicing, like, or whatever.
That's a botchamania.
Or like her walking to the ring and someone's going to superimpose the fucking dildos in her hands. She's not alone. She brought the vibrator from the video. And I'm telling you that someone's doing that, and maybe I just gave them the idea, but someone's doing that. Gotta get these donations again, man. We could take a break here and get the page. Here it is.
Super Chat Party.
Super Chat.
971 watching Joe and Jake.
Oh, thank you, Nate from VA. Hope you get better, man. Love you, man. We got 898 now, man. We're down a little bit. When we go back to Joe Cronin Show, when we go back to my main channel, we'll be back to over 1,200 watching every night. We also have a core of people watching on Twitch. So shout out to the people on Twitch. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry, I gotta fix my Twitch stream real quick. Diablo. I'm getting that set up so it's there. So what else do we take away from tonight? Jake, what else? I mean, well, actually, you know what? We got more donations I gotta pull up here, I think. We got
I know there's a few things we missed out on, so I had to go back.
Love the show and you, Joe.
Hey, Pavey, thank you so much for the 100 bits from Pavey over on twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. If you guys go to my Joe Cronin Show YouTube page, you can see all my wrestling stuff over there. This is Corrupted, where eventually we'll be doing less wrestling. It'll be more about everything else but wrestling. And then, of course, you know, we've got my other channels, which is where we talk about other shit, like Final Frontier News or Patreon or those places like that. If you really want to dig into stuff that I've done that isn't over here and you want to go back and look at stuff I've done over the last couple of years, there's some other channels I have as well. Number 2 source just donated, just subscribed to the channel. What's up, Number 2 source? How you fucking doing? You are simply a Number 2 source. The number 1 source. Everyone's in number 1. I'm so sick of that. The best podcast. The number 1 podcast. Sleepy Never donates $3.16, says, what's up, Joe and Jake? Don't second guess yourself. We value your opinion. Roman doesn't help his boys when they are in need. They help him more.
Absolutely.
So you're
time
saying
and time again.
So what you're saying is Roman Reigns is JD?
Yeah, you said it. I was just hinting at it.
Oh, I just thought of it right away. Like it just that's it.
I was just, nudging you there. You had to make the realization.
Thank you. Man, my Twitter is blowing up. We should tweet something. We should do something fun again. It's been a while. Here's the $9. We got Pyro here.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick. Suck.
Not sure if everyone knows this, but Roman Reigns is the big dog.
The big dog. Yeah. Thank you very much, Schleppy. What's up, Schleppy, man? First time tonight for Schleppy. I'm already getting ready for monetize this next week, Schleppy. I'm ready, man. I just want to be monetized this all the time. Okay, on this show, that's what I want.
Monetize this Black Friday edition.
Black Friday. And I'll be coming from Top Rope Promotions, too, which brings me to the next thing I got to plug. Oh, not yet, though.
Plug your ass.
If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS, fuck Raw.
Hey Joe, everyone need to look up WWE corporate info, find out the names of the board of directors and write out a well-thought-out letter detailing why you've hated Raw. How Vince has lost it, bad stories, BS decisions, how social media is not as vital as...
Man, really, that would be some tough stuff to do, Haskell 420. What's up, Haskell, man? How you doing? Hope you're okay. I thought, Haskell, weren't you the one that were having problems, man? I hope you're all right, dude. I think I talked to you on, I read all your DMs on Twitter. Yeah, man, hope you're all right, Haskell. Haskell going
seems
through
to be a
some
common
shit.
theme lately. Everybody's going through some shit.
Yeah, everybody's going through shit right now, but, Haskell, man, save that money based on what I heard, but thank you. That's something to still be thrown in my way. Love you, man. Good guy. Yeah, everybody. He's got a good idea though. He's got the right idea. I don't know. I'm not that deep. I'd rather just complain on social media.
Can we please turn the page on the three-way jokes? Realized what I said. God damn it.
You want to have a three-way? You want to have a three? I'll have a three-way with you. All right, let's take a phone call and talk about WWE Raw.
Hello, Joe. How you doing tonight?
Hey, Tommy. Why don't you wait till you're introduced next time, you fucking fuck?
I just got a cold shiver down my spine.
I apologize. Sorry.
Thought I was being haunted for a second. I heard a ghost.
Sorry. Don't want to upset the established order.
All right. Well, what do you got, Tommy?
I thought, I agree with you, Joe, that Raw was just boring. The ending was nice. I thought it was cool. Reigns won the title. But just all through tonight, I was just bored. Honestly, I was just like, I multitask when I watch Raw. I watch other things. And like, I was watching a Relic the Clown tonight while I was watching Raw. And I went back and forth. But I was more entertained by that than watching Raw tonight. But I agree with you. Raw sucked tonight.
I'd be more entertained by anything than Raw, basically. Yeah, it's not hard. I'd rather watch watch a guy try to hump a cat than watch Raw for the most part. I know you've done that, baby.
No, I have not. I actually have 2 cats.
I knew it.
Well, no, I would never do that to an animal. I do not do that kind of shit.
Because you don't, I don't know.
Poor Sniffles.
No, actually, Candy and Spooky are their names.
Oh.
Well, we had Poppy, Candy, and Spooky. That was and then Poppy got killed by a hailstone, and now it's just Candy.
A hailstone, Tommy?
Yes.
I'm sorry, that's not something to laugh at, but I've never heard that in my life. Wow.
The hailstones were about the size of golf balls, and they came down, and Poppy ran out. The dumb cat ran out into the hailstorm. And a couple years later, we were digging out a storm drain, and we found a cat skull in the storm drain. Poor Poppy.
Poor Poppy. Jesus.
Oh, no, you know.
I'm glad my cat's death is humorous to you, Joe.
Oh, you fucking... Oh, I can't do this. No. Skull fuck the cat. Oh, okay. I'm all right. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be all right. I'm okay. All right, Tommy. What would you give Raw on a scale of 1 to 10 tonight?
I can say Raw can suck my dick, honestly, tonight. I don't even give it a rating. It can suck my dick.
There's nothing you liked at all?
Except for the Reigns part. Except for the Reigns part where he won the Intercontinental Championship. I think Reigns is the best wrestler in the WWE. If he works on his mic skills, I think he could be the next John Cena.
Oh.
Tommy,
Yes.
I think you might be a moron.
No, I just have an opinion. I just have an opinion, and that's just, I think we need more Goldberg.
Go eat candy, Tommy.
All right, Tommy. I'm going to go kill myself now. Oh, my God.
I don't know what to say.
He barely likes wrestling. He puts it on in the background. He don't give a shit. He'd rather watch that clown. By the way, have you seen that clown? He ripped the guy off.
I said this in the chat about at least 2 weeks ago.
He's got the
I
same
said
mask.
Tommy is trying to emulate that Relic guy.
Well, we knew that.
Anybody
but
in
it's
the
like,
chat can go ahead.
No,
But he got the same mask. He got the same.
Well, we said this months ago when we saw it, but it's really the exact mask.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He invites me to watch him on Facebook all the time. I'm like, Tommy, I don't give a rat's ass about this DJ clown that sits there and gets high, Oh,
kill myself.
Blake,
what's up?
Stone kills the cat.
Blake, you're live. What's up, man?
Joe and Jake, what's going on? Joe, I don't know if you have a special bond with Tommy. I don't know if you guys are best friends, he's just entertaining, or you two are adopted. But Jesus Christ, get him the fuck off the show.
All that was right, I think.
Blake, I'm trying to hide this, but, my address is showing. But, yeah, I got a certain something in the mail today, I believe.
Oh, shit.
Special bond, no. That was the only thing you got wrong. There's no special bond.
Yeah, I hope you like it, Jake.
I haven't opened it yet. I was waiting. You said we were supposed to do it together, right?
You guys do it together. You guys can open it separately. I don't give a fuck. It's pretty much the same thing. You guys go for it.
All right.
But as far as Raw Night sucks, yeah, Reigns win the title. Would be due. Great. Intercontinental Champion. Another disgrace name to the fucking title. And what else? Yeah, I mean, WarGames, what? They can't afford a roof on the double cage.
Well, I think they wanted to be able to have some guy jump off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they wanted to have them have that corner spot.
That's why they didn't put a roof on it. I mean, that's basically it, It
has to be.
If they had the cage on it, what would have changed,
Just breaking history at that point. That's all.
I don't know. If
they wanted to make it their own, but Triple H did say that WarGames will return. Be cool to see that in the main roster.
You won't. I don't know if you'll see it there, but they did well, so it'll probably come back. It was one of the better things that happened of the night. But it's one of those gimmick pay-per-views that, the rest of the show suffers because you're just waiting to get to that WarGames match. Although Velveteen Dream's match with Aleister Black obviously was really good, but that shit happens. Let me see what else we got here for
shit bomb
nations.
Lol, I said this was gonna happen months ago. Roman is gonna beat Lesnar holding the IC belt, making him a double champ.
Yep.
I actually didn't mind when Seth was, but fuck Roman.
Yep.
This is worse than any push that Hogan got or anybody is wrestling history.
Oh, ever. Yeah, this is unprecedented. This is unprecedented. Mavado, thanks for the $5. You're right, you did say that, and we talked about it. This is exactly what we talked about, bro. This fucking, and he said it, and a couple other people said this too. He might go to WrestleMania with a fucking title and go title for title. You're right, and come out fucking Superman.
Super.
And because we laughed about it, I go, imagine and I joked about it. One night I went on a rant, and I was like, and I said Roman Reigns, and you can find this if you go back weeks or months. It's in one of my videos. Is going to end up at WrestleMania holding both belts up in the air. Yeah, get ready for Reigns at WrestleMania holding both belts up in the fucking air. Like, it could happen. It could happen. It might happen.
It might. Oh, God, it might.
Joseph Flores, thanks for subbing. What's up, man? Coming over from the JCS channel, I think. God damn, man.
Yeah, like he'd said, just like the Ultimate Warrior, when he won the title, holding the IC title, Oh, Super Roman.
What? Anything else that on your fucking plate here from this show tonight?
Shit bomb.
Oh, I forgot
Who
about
else
donations.
went to Pornhub and rewatched Paige's vids after she came dead?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, look at that pussy ass and titties. Practice does make perfect when expanding one's asshole with butt plugs. The next guy who fucks her knows she loves it in the ass. Hashtag lucky guy.
Yeah. Haskell, thank you, man. I gotta be honest, Haskell, I've been thinking about it too, man. I've been thinking about it. I was like, you know what? I might go watch that shit later. But, man, she looked like, I don't know who did her makeup tonight, but it just looked weird. It looked like some kind of weird, sloppy, she looked weird tonight with her makeup. I don't know what it was.
That's what it was. I had it set to whore.
Very weird. Party. Super chat party from Donald Trump.
Where are my Sasha nudes?
I know, we're all still waiting for Sasha's to come out, man. I wonder what color her hair will be in them. What's up, Donald? They're probably the same place that Russian video you pissing on people are. It's not existent.
They had that fake video come out with Sasha for a while. Remember the whole blowjob video?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and it wasn't her. It's like Alexa Bliss had that video too, where they said it was Alexa in the porn or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah,
and
it's
then
not
the
her.
screenshot, looked believable, but it was doctored well.
People were like, she was pissed at that. She was like tweeting out like, "This is not me." I would too. I'd be pissed. Dinesh Singh.
Yeah,
thanks
you
for
can't
subbing.
blame her there.
Yeah, I don't blame her either. What else we got? Anything else on your mind?
Yeah, so we had, Samoa Joe, Finn Balor, and I know both of them cannot win. Somebody has to be the clear victor, obviously. And obviously I'm a huge proponent of Finn's. It's just disappointing to see either one of them go above the other at this point. If it's just going to be one-offs on Raw with the 50-50 booking, it's really disappointing.
Yeah.
They put on a solid showing, but we had Asuka destroy Dana Brooke in one hell of a squash match in 2 minutes. That was okay. I mean, they're still building up Asuka nicely. Then we saw Sheamus get beat by Dean Ambrose. Ambrose hit Dirty Deeds after the, little bit of outside interference. It was good effort from both men, but wasn't anything special really. The one thing I wanted to address from you before we get off is fucking Matt Hardy. My God, you hear him backstage building up Braun Strowman and everything he had to say. Tell me that wasn't just... It was hard to listen to because he didn't give two shits about Braun and building up of how much of a monster he was. And he goes on to say about, his storied history and all he's done in the business and how he's fought giants before. He's taken down Mark Henry and he's faced Big Show and Brock Lesnar. But Braun isn't a man. He's a monster. And, sometimes this night isn't your night. And I'm like, how poetic is it to hear Matt Hardy say that? I mean, really? And then to see him and Elias, that go nowhere. I don't know. It's just Matt deserves better.
Matt should get the fuck out of WWE now. You know what I mean? Just get out of there. Get out of WWE. Because it's like, it's a waste. They bought him. They brought him in to cockblock him, to ruin his whole thing. Again, we've said it. There's no doubt about it. This guy was like one of the number one gimmicks in all of wrestling, and WWE must have looked at it and said, "That's taken away from Roman Reigns." Matt Hardy's taken away from Roman Reigns. People are starting to buy TNA pay-per-views because of Matt Hardy. Let's buy that and then shit on it.
They just scooped him up just to shut him down.
Merry Christmas. It's more proof that something else, if you grab the brass ring and you ain't Roman Reigns, you're done. They love all these guys. That's why. But what about AJ Styles and all these other people? What about Finn Balor and everybody's up? They love these guys. Maybe not AJ Styles, but they love all these other guys, like Finn Balor and Samoa Joe and all these guys. Solid top main event mid card like guys, almost main eventers even, but they're not Roman Reigns, and you can tell. And guess what? Roman Reigns has already beat AJ Styles a couple times. So Merry Christmas. That's what you're dealing with. That's what you're dealing with. And it goes back all the way to what CM Punk said. It goes all the way back to what the WWE writer said that came on my show when Daniel Bryan was announcing that he's retiring. And that guy came on here, and every fucking thing that guy said came true, including what he said about Cody Rhodes. And then Cody Rhodes came out and clarified that multiple times himself as well. And
he was right, hands down.
Exactly.
And like Noel just said, picture Cody Rhodes and Matt Hardy. That'd be great to see. There's so many matches that, had he not signed with WWE that we could probably be getting right now.
And they could have been doing so much with Matt Hardy. I mean, dude, legit Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt should be having a feud that builds from now till fucking WrestleMania maybe, or at least at WrestleMania time. There should be a delete or die like match or something or whatever you want to call it, or if they have to come up with a different gimmick, I don't even know. Those guys would have had a great rivalry with the mind games they could have done, taking place in another dimension, whatever it is. It would have been done great in TNA. Obviously, maybe it wouldn't have even been done in WWE well because we saw what the New Day did with the Wyatts, which was them legit just copying TNA and copying.
Yeah, they outright copied them. But think about all the fantasy booking that we did. And we said, we can't wait to see the Wyatts versus the Hardys and how they're going to do everything with a broken gimmick. And then we're going to see, the club take them. And then we're going to see, and we got none of it. None of it. And then unfortunately Jeff gets injured, and they started to push Jeff as a singles wrestler again anyways.
Yeah, they
never believed in Matt.
They started pushing Jeff as the wrestler, as the guy.
And Matt was just clapping in the background like a fucking stable boy.
But dude, until the deletion stuff, I would have agreed with them. I would have said Jeff Hardy's going to come back and do that single push. And I saw tons of WWE fans saying the same thing, that they wanted Jeff Hardy to go to the top. And it was like, well, you guys must not be watching what Matt Hardy does. And those were the only people that didn't fucking get behind it, were the people that didn't know what Matt Hardy was doing with the delete stuff. If you saw that shit, you know, you would be all in for him. But I just they bought him on purpose to ruin it. I'm almost 100% set on that being the truth, because I can't believe anything else. Let's finish off these nations.
Super Chat Party.
Gorilla Strong.
Hey Joe, any chance of any JCS Army cat toys for the holidays? Asking for a friend.
You know what?
Hashtag sniffles.
After that phone call, that's so perfect.
You know what? I'm starting to think, Gorilla Strong, maybe I'll buy some cat toys and I'll sign them, Joe Cronin, and I'll sell them for Christmas. And you can buy them for your loved one and put them under the tree. You can say, Joe Cronin signed that sex toy. And your wife is going to look at you and say, what the fuck is wrong with you? But
what about the cat toys? A little bit of catnip.
Yeah, you're going to know. Put a little catnip on that DILDO as you slide that in there, and she'll be crying all night
Shit
long.
Only PPL that like Roman Reigns are females and fags. F Roman's corpse.
Oh my God. CJ Bradley. Thank you, CJ Bradley, for the $5 and becoming a $5 shit bum. Obviously, you guys fund the show, so we appreciate the donations coming in. We're going to take some more phone calls in a few minutes, and then we'll be hanging out here to play some Diablo. Me and Jake are going to play, find out where Jake's at, do some gaming. My YouTube gaming channel is JCS Gaming, and my gaming channel on Twitch is twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS, if you're wondering. And, of course, we're here on Corrupted. And, JD sucks a cat's pussy. You get a sub, and it is Ferranta Vincent. Thank you very much. And shout out to Null Death in the chat, who just became a mod. Null Death is probably donated every day, all the time, like a maniac. I can't believe he has as much money as he does to support the show. So, Null Death, you've become a mod now, man. Joe,
absolutely. Help me out.
Joe Russo has subscribed to the channel as well. What's up, Joe? Yeah, no Justin Bailey tonight. I saw him in the chat last night. It was kind of funny because he didn't watch the show at all. I told him to watch Lesnar and Styles, though. I said, you're going to like this. I'm like, watch the Lesnar and Styles match, and that's it. And he said he might actually do it because Bailey has not been watching anything. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Stick it up my bunghole, 69. Monetize this. Put your penis onto my tits. You just stuck it in me. Stick it in your pussy.
Tommy, I came in a bowl and your mother ate coom soup from me.
Oh, my God.
Hey, where the hell Larry Funk been?
I have no idea where Larry Funk is. Busy from Atlanta, what's up? And shout out to the fucking chat. But yeah, Busy, I have no idea, man. Thank you for the $6.90. Larry Funk wasn't. I think it's been 2 weeks in a row. I'll monetize this. No Larry Funk. So Larry, if you're out there, man.
People said that he was just tweeting though before. I gotta double check that.
Someone get Larry Funk to tweet me or something. What's up to the Rose in the chat too? How you doing, the Rose? Yeah,
see if,
I want to know if Larry's
Twitter.
okay. And I hope he's been sick too.
Yeah, he tweeted out an hour ago. He said, "I heard Joe got a new account. Anyone know how I can add or follow him?"
Shit, yeah, tweet me with him and I'll get him. Shadowhawk238, I got a shout out. He just became a subscriber on Twitch. Thank you, Shadowhawk, for the support on Twitch and subbing my Twitch channel. I'll have the emotes and emoji stuff going soon. They kept rejecting everything I put in there, those fucks. So that's
Bastards.
why it's been a pain in the ass. Thank you for going over to Twitch and giving me that. I think it's $4.99 a month. I think Twitch takes half of that, but it's hey man, every little bit helps, and that's really a dedication to subscribe. So really, really appreciate that shit. Thank you so much, Shadow. What else we got here? Okay, we got some more coming up. Shadow, we got JP Baker.
Super Chat Party.
I think Roman will win every single title at WrestleMania 34.
He might.
Including tag titles by himself. For fuck's sake.
Imagine if he wins the Rumble I mean, I
the
don't.
Rumble with the IC belt in hand.
And then he goes and wins the Universal title, and then he becomes a free agent and goes to SmackDown and wins the WWE World title too.
Then he comes out as, tranny and takes the women's belt.
He comes out as a trainee. Yeah, he'll be that transsexual or transgender wrestler that the WWE wanted so bad. Why didn't they take my? They should have taken my idea. Yeah, did you read that? That they wanted to make
that was
shit
ridiculous.
bomb. Did you tell me?
I'm
You might have told me
struggling.
about that.
Jake, my housemate, bailed owing me $6,600, and I owe $6,000 in taxes,
Jesus.
insurance, etc. all due December 29th. Without it, I'm royally fucked and I have no one to turn to. So I'm panicking. Only Tommy would think Cena and Roman winning was great. Band hammer.
But goddamn, Haskell, why did you just donate $5 to me then, man? What the fuck? I'm gonna refund you, man. You owe $6,000 in taxes, Haskell? I mean, I know we talked earlier. I mean, maybe this might be the problem, but yeah, man, I don't know, man. Why did you donate to me if you owe that so many taxes? I mean, Jesus, I owed the most taxes I ever
Write
owed.
off.
Super Chat Party.
I can't take your
Even
money.
worse. Dean or Seth gets injured before a title defense and Roman has to step in.
Yeah, right. That could be really bad. Gorilla Strong. Thanks for the $5, Gorilla. Gorilla. Thanks for the super chat, Gorilla Strong. Oh God, Gorilla, please no, please no. But yeah, back to Haskell, Gorilla man. Yeah, Haskell. I don't know, man. Don't do that anymore, and I'll fucking refund you. You need to figure that out. I owed a lot of taxes last year. I think I owed like 16,000, 17,000 last year. Fucking owe a lot this year because it's all my income was from YouTube. So you had to factor the taxes at the end of the year, which I
shit bomb
idea was going to happen to me.
And yes, I shouldn't be spending this right now with these 3 donations. But I'm doing it cause it brings a smile to my face. Keep up the excellent work. Time to pop the pills. Smoke a lot of weed and try not to think. Basically, #TomInc17 equals banhammer.
Tommy NC17 equals banhammer. Oh man, Haskell, thank you, man. That's so funny. I am so refunding you though, with maybe extra. Thank you, Haskell.
That's insane. Haskell, we love you, buddy. Hope everything works out. I mean,
sorry,
seriously,
man.
you can't fuck with the IRS.
Dude, I know exactly what it's like, man. I got kicked out of my apartment. I lost my job in 2010. They out of nowhere lost my job. I had the first kid, you know what I mean? And everything was going great. And then all of a sudden, I got kicked out of the apartment. They kicked me out after not paying for 4 weeks. They motioned to have me kicked out, and then they got me. I ended up just backing away for them. But I probably could have forced myself to stay if I wanted to. But I didn't even want to be there with a landlord that was going to do that. And I said, dude, I've paid you on time every day for 9 months, and I just got a new job. There's a 5-week lull in between getting the new job. That's what happened. I go, I'll give you all the money back. The first couple paychecks I get are all just going to go to you, you know? I'm like,
yeah.
And the guy didn't care. He was kicking me out. Meanwhile, he had other people that were like taking him to court for years with a baby because they couldn't kick him out. And I'm sitting there telling him, like, I'm honest. I will give you the money. I'm not, like, the second I get it, I'm going to give it to you. I'm not one of these fucks that doesn't give people money. I'm like,
you're not a fucking scumbag.
And I said to him, if I don't give you the money, I'll leave. I won't stay here if I can't pay. I'm not a bitch.
No squatter right bullshit.
I don't do that shit. I won't. And I didn't, but he didn't even give me a second. Couldn't even wait a couple weeks. You know what I mean? I was in court twice. They came to the house with the warrant stuff. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me, dude? It's been
they're gonna serve you quick.
Fuck? Yeah, because he had so many people shitting on him that he couldn't wait. You gotta go. But it was like, dude, obviously I lost the job. Like, obviously you can see that. And then I owed something else. So
Super Chat Party.
I know exactly what that's like.
I want more wrestlers on SDL. Go AJ beat Royd Mahal.
Beat Royd Mahal. Sarah Small. What's gonna happen tomorrow night on SmackDown, Sarah Small? Is fucking goddamn Jinder Mahal gonna beat AJ Styles for the belt? Please no, please no. Yeah, man, Haskell, I'm sorry, bro. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Haskell said when you only get $9.90 a month for disability, there's nothing you can do. Thankfully, I own my own home outright, but living on a limited income is hard when you get what I do. And I feel that I only get $7.50 a month in disability, so I get it. It sucks.
Yeah, man, everyone's jacked up right now.
Everybody's.
I got it. I'm not trying
Nate
to.
From VA is in the chat with his back. He's like, he's all numb right now. So
I'm not.
Luckily, he's not in pain yet. But
I'm not trying to like fucking pat myself on the ass. But I got to tell you, like obviously, like, I'm pretty tight, with what I have to do here and everything. But you guys fund the whole show, or I wouldn't be here, and I'd be fucked too. And I owe a lot of bills and all these other bullshits too. But like, at least I'm like, all right, enough. I'm enough to be alive, and I'm not having those kind of problems right now. But there was a girl on Facebook earlier that was like, lost her job or whatever. So like, I sent her like $20 or something. Fucking Corbeil was tweeting out the other day, like his PayPal, like saying that he lost his apartment or his fucking place to live. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, Corbeil, like, what? Because he never asked for. He doesn't usually. I don't think he usually asks for money. I don't think I've ever seen him say, like,
no,
donate
I
or
haven't either.
Whatever. He's never ever done that. So I was like, that's really weird. So I dropped some for him too. It's Christmas time, so everybody can pass on some shit. I tweeted out some quote the other day. I think the quote was, it came into my head randomly when I was thinking about helping people, and I was like, I wonder if anybody has ever said anything like this. So I tweeted it out the other day, and it was something like, you can't help everybody, but everybody can help somebody.
Yep.
And that's what I tweeted out. I don't know why. That just came into my head, and I was like, that sounds like a cool tweet. I'm going to tweet that shit out. And I don't know if someone else has said something like that before, but I'm like, well, I said it. And it's true, man.
Shit.
If a couple people help something, it helps. What's wrong?
Larry Funk had a liver transplant. That's where he's been.
What?
So Rose just let us know that he had a liver transplant.
We just know about this now?
Yeah, Larry Funk had a liver transplant. That's where he's been.
Well, dude, with all the alcohol he drinks, it's almost, like we were kind of guessing it's something like that happening, right?
Yeah, he just tweeted you. He said, what the fuck is up, Joe? So.
God damn it, man. I knew it was something because it's been weeks since we've heard from him. But would he have an emergency liver transplant?
I don't know. I'll have to find out. I told him to call the show, but.
Oh my God, I'm going on
He said,
Twitter.
I'm in the hospital watching Raw. Happy Paige is back. Maybe when I get healthy, she will give me a lap dance.
Wow.
Wow. That's, Christ.
Yeah, man, I just tweeted him now, and I'm going to follow him because it's... Oh, I was already following him. So here we go. I go, what happened besides whiskey? That's what I said in a DM. I go, hey, man, oh, my God, what happened besides whiskey? Oh, my God, that's great. But, man, that is scary. That's so fucked up, dude. I started thinking about that the other day when they said something was up and they were looking at my liver, and they were like, what's that? That's weird. But they're like, you're pretty much all right. And it was like, oh, really? Are you sure? Fuck. But they're going to test my blood again in a couple months. But it doesn't seem like it's anything wrong. But we'll find out. That's what Bobby Heenan said before he got throat cancer. So, we'll figure it out. But I don't think it's anything wrong. The Bear. What's up, The Bear?
He is the perfect dark match.
Larry just tweeted he's in the hospital and had a liver transplant.
Oh, there's the Bear telling us. The Bear 1322. Thank you for the $10, Bear, and thanks for trying to alert us first of the news about Larry, man. Really, thank you for the $10. And that liver shit is scary. You only got one liver. One kidney fails, you got the other kidney. One kidney gets a bump on it, they got to cut something, you got another kidney. Liver ain't got no other liver. I said this a while ago. I'm like, when are humans going to grow a second liver? Because livers are really resilient, right? Can you imagine if we grew a second liver instead of appendix? Like, instead of an appendix, it turned into another liver? We could get hammered. Because, the one liver would filter first, and then the second liver filters. It would be
It is a self-regenerating organ, as far as I understand.
Yeah, it is. It is true. But I think once you get, cirrhosis and things like that, I think it's manageable, but it's still going bad. Like, it's not
necrotizing fasciitis as it eats itself alive from all the constant
Jesus Christ
liquor.
Hey, Razor Sharp, Razor Sharp just subscribed on Twitch. Thank you, Razor Sharp. Thank you very much. You definitely appreciate you subscribing to me on Twitter, or sorry, twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. Especially if you're a fan of Diablo 3, stick around. We're gonna play some Diablo 3 in just a few minutes. And, Haskell, man, I hope you're all right. Haskell, if you make a GoFundMe or something, don't be afraid to do it. I know there's a lot of crooked people out there and crooks and people that lie and make shit up. But you know what I mean? When it comes to that shit, I have faith. You know what I mean? Obviously believe you. You know, yeah, I mean, I don't think you should donate to the show at this point, but, you know, I know it's not going to make a huge thing in the end of it with all that money. Mike, thanks for subbing to the channel. Mike Rock, or shit, I missed it. But yeah, make a GoFundMe or something we can tweet out. You know, I'm sure a few people would throw a couple bucks here or there, and we do what we can. Me and Jake are going to be trying to raise more money for that charity stream. Coming up at some point. What are you at with? How much have we raised over there? How much have you raised?
Over 500. I think we're at like 550 at this point.
So we can get 1,000 if we do a Diablo stream maybe this weekend or something like that.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out when everybody's going to be around.
And I still have $350 to unload on something because of the charity money I have. So we'll see where that goes. Maybe I'll throw 100 to Haskell. Thank you, Nate from VA. And Razor Sharp. Here's Nate's donation.
Joe and Jake IDK, what it is about this time of year, people are either dying sick or dealing with financial issues. Shit sucks.
Nate, you are absolutely right, Nate. Thanks for the $5. This time of year is always tough. I don't know what it is. You're right. It's cold. Like Leah's grandmother, you know, we just lost, you know, that just happened. My dad died on November 22nd, so that's tomorrow. So that's the time of year, because I always know, I remember when he died, obviously. So November 22nd, I remember it was the worst. It was like the best, but the worst. It was probably like better because like he died and we're all by ourselves, but the family still came over for Thanksgiving. Like they all came over, especially because my dad just died.
Super chat.
It's weird how you're around family a lot when that happens.
The storm comes and then the calm will happen. Guys, if you need to talk, let me know. I am on Twitter at jbaker91.
What's up, JP Baker 91? Thanks for the $5, JP. Yeah, JP's a good guy. Yeah, guys, anybody having problems and shit, and like, oh, you're all fucked up, and you're freaking out, you're like ready to throw yourself out of a building. Jump on Twitter, hit me up, and hit us up on at Real Joe Cronin. Hit Jake up at Countdown Ended on Twitter. I mean, man, we're always around to talk and in forums and to fuck around and shit like that. Not to get all faggy on everybody, but I mean, seriously, like, we're here if you're thinking about it and you're like, oh man, like I don't want to tell anybody this. You know, fuck it. You know, we're all here. And the world sucks sometimes, and sometimes it's great. I'm back and forth all the time, man. I got fucking bipolar.
Everybody's going through shit, you know? Yeah, I'm fighting depression, so are you. It's something that never goes away. That's why we got each other, and we work together. It's not easy to keep your head above water, but we try. Not all days are made for rain, but when it rains, it pours. And that is certainly a fact I've seen a lot this week. Everybody had a bad week last week, heading into this week. I think once Thanksgiving hits, it'll start to get a little bit easier for everybody.
Yeah,
at least that's my hope.
Yeah, probably so. We're about ready to get into that stream. I would give Raw tonight probably a 4 out of 10. We'll take a call now. 661's on the phone. What's up?
Oh, what's up, Joe?
Oh, you didn't know? What's going on?
A couple hours ago, news just dropped that Kamala's on life support.
Yeah, Jake mentioned that earlier, like that he was on life support. Actually, I sort of no-sold it. I think I didn't hear it was that bad. But that's...
Yeah, his stepdaughter, I guess, tweeted out pictures of him in the hospital room. She didn't include his face, but she said he's on life support, but the doctors are confident that he's showing signs of improving, so we'll see what happens. I mean, still, it's you know, terrible situation.
Yeah, I don't really know.
Also, big news coming out is that
who's
Jason
this fucking
Jordan's push is allegedly over, so yay.
Hey, Joe, what would you give the AJ versus Brock match?
The AJ versus Brock match?
Yeah.
I'd probably give it a... I don't know, man. It's tough, like a 7.5 out of 10 or maybe an 8 out of 10.
I enjoyed it so much because the story they were telling in the ring and how Brock was selling from.
Yeah, that's what I liked. I liked the physical... It felt like they told it like a physical story, like a battle. Like it was just... I loved it. Without having a story, like they told the physical story in the ring. It was like a fight that you could never really have happen in most times because it just doesn't go that way in a lot of fights, in real fights and in real life. But sometimes you get that one special fight, and they just went there with it. So I thought it was pretty good. 8 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10, something like that. My favorite thing of the night for sure. And yeah, man, thanks for the call. What is this guy talking about on Twitter? Don't believe anything Joe Cronin says. I waited 45 minutes. Not once did he speak to me. Shows disrespect. What the fuck is this guy talking about? What the fuck?
Talking on mute shit.
What's he talking about?
What the hell is he talking about? He wasn't even on the phone.
No, like he's almost like he was somewhere. Like what? What's the fucking guy talking about? Don't believe what Joe says. I waited 45 minutes. Not once did he speak to me. Fuck are you talking about? Where? What the fuck?
That's weird.
What is he talking about? Don't believe anything I say. I waited 45 minutes. Not once did he speak to me. What is he talking about? Waited 45 minutes?
I waited 45 minutes for you to bring me toilet paper. I mean, you just made me sit in your bathroom and wait forever. That was fucked
Is he
up.
talking about the phone lines? I mean, like, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know.
What the fuck is this guy talking about?
Did he call Tommy's show again? Raw review.
Hold on a second. Let me just check Let me check his Twitter. Hang on one second, man.
All right, no problem, Joe.
This is that fucking kid who was earlier. He was like, "What time is your show on?" Because I'm in the UK, and I'm like, "Well, you could just Google like the time difference." I mean, oh, now we know who he is. Now we know why he's a fucking fruitcake. JD from New York in his bio. Okay. Okay, psycho. I'm like, what is he talking about? 929, what's up?
What's going on, Joe? How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good. When I was watching Raw tonight and once Roman Reigns won the Intercontinental Championship, you know what it reminded me of? Think back to 4 years ago, Extreme Rules 2013.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Think about 4 years ago with Reigns winning the Intercontinental Championship tonight. I could see the Shield holding the tag team titles once again, and someone has the mid-card title.
Yeah, when Dean had the U.S. belt.
Yeah, we thought that was
right.
that was gonna happen again. You know, I mean, but then they didn't do it because they were like, well, we can't have them have belts. You know, it's got to be just Reigns that has a belt. You know, we couldn't even have Dean and Seth have titles. You know.
But I'm also thinking that they did that whole thing to because Reigns was sick and they wanted to do a reunion match. I think they only took titles off because of them wanting the three to fight at Survivor Series. So what I think is going to happen is either next week or whenever they decide to have the rematch, Ambrose and Rollins regain the tag team titles.
I got you there. Yeah. I maybe they could regain the titles because, yeah, they took them off them just to do the Survivor Series. If they do that and then they give the belt back to Jinder, then it's like, wow, they did all this just to have those matchups at Survivor Series to sell the show, and now they're going back to the course they were on to fucking...
I mean, it's pretty much. I mean, there's no other explanation for it. And honestly, I know how bad SmackDown's tag team division is, but I would honestly put the author's opinion on Raw, because I think the matches they could have with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, Sheamus and Cesaro would be a lot better.
Yeah, Sheamus and Cesaro, sure they would. You know, at this point, I don't even care. Like, the tag belts are just a mess. Well, they're not that much of a mess, but thanks for the call. I don't know, man. What do you think about all that? I don't fucking care, to be honest.
Yeah, it's all a fucking mess at this point, so I'm waiting for the reset. That's what I'm looking forward to. I said before I didn't know what I was looking forward to. That's what I'm looking forward to. Them going ahead and doing another shake-up, draft, whatever you want to call it. Can't happen soon enough. We need a change, you know? We need to move things around and get some new feuds. They're bringing people up slowly but surely. And, you know, speaking of people being brought up, they delayed Drew McIntyre's, obviously, with that injury. That sounded... god awful. I guess he really tore his bicep bad.
Yeah, it looked bad, and I mean, it looked weird. The ending was so weird.
Speaking of that too, Matt the Misfit let us know that Aleister Black, Drew McIntyre, Lars, a few others were added in 2K18 today. As part of the season pass, they added the wrestlers in the NXT pack.
That's cool, man. Oh yeah, the phone lines are jammed too. By the way, a lot of people. Sorry, to anybody who didn't get through tonight. Skype was a little jacked up, so we didn't take as many calls because it's still fucked up. It works, but then sometimes it freezes, it doesn't, it sends people away, you get busy signals. I'm told there's an update tonight or tomorrow or something like that, so we'll figure it out. Probably work then, you know. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's get out of WWE. I think we beat it to death as much as we could for the most part. I mean, what is there to say about Raw tonight, really, other than it was like blah, and Paige came back, and Roman Reigns is the IC champion, like what the fuck? But real quick, I do want to plug something. This Friday night, Brockton, Mass. If you're gonna be anywhere near Massachusetts or can come out, it is going to be nuts. I will be the ring announcer. I will also be on commentary, so I'll be doing everything. Ring announcing and on commentary. It is being advertised as the Kingdom's last match in Brockton, which I don't know why that is. They still have the same Ring of Honor schedule they've had, I thought. I don't know why this would be their last match in Brockton with Top Rope, unless they're going somewhere bigger that we don't know about or something bigger is happening. I don't know. But Vinny Marseglia, TK O'Ryan will be in the house from the Kingdom to face the Prestige, HTO Ryan Waters and Matt Magnum, and a bunch of other stuff. JT Dunn's going to be there.
Over here in San Diego, if you're late by 3 hours on your rent, they'll kick you out of your apartment.
Damn.
Very high demand and vacancies near the beach.
Yeah, I could see that. It's so expensive over there. It can happen in Boston, too, but this apartment was way outside of Boston. It should have been fine. So I don't understand that, Thanks, Harry. But, yeah, guys, join us. We'll have the donation alert still on. If you guys want to drop stuff, we'll talk to you while we're playing the game. Top Rope Promotions this Friday night, Brockton, Massachusetts. Get tickets now or just get them at the door. We should be able to get you in there. That's only sold out a couple times where it's like nobody could get in. So you should be fine. Chris Escobar is going to be there. It's going to be nuts. I'll be doing the ring announcing. We'll have some drinks, and then I'll be driving home immediately afterwards to monetize this. So it'll be crazy. All right, let's stoke up the fucking Diablo 3.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, with the one monitor, I won't be in chat, but we love you all.
Oh, that's okay.
Let me go ahead and start this up. Yeah, I haven't touched Diablo in far too long. Happy I can get back into it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see where you are. We're going to have to figure it out. We'll level you up quick, I bet.
Yeah, I'm literally just, if we're doing season stuff, then I'm level 1. I haven't made a new season character yet.
Let's go in your regular character. Fuck that. We'll do seasons after.
All right.
We can do both, though. But let me just get this. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, there's still a few days left. I think there's a few days left. Check it out. You can buy it now. The Get Off My PC t-shirt. Sold about 10 of these this week or last week, between last week and this week. Don't sell a lot of shirts. I only usually sell a few. And I've got new designs, too, from our buddy over here. So those are going to go up soon as well. I'll let you know when those are up. And we'll have some fun, man. So thank you guys for listening to the Raw, to the wrestling portion of this shit tonight. And, we appreciate you being here and listening to this. And, of course, we're going to be now live on Twitch. Let me see what else we got here. If you guys want to jump over to Twitch, too, it's twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS.
All right, I'm loading into it now. Yeah, it's been a long time since I played Diablo. I don't know what gear I have or what set. I know I got something at some point from one of the seasons. I don't even know if I ever moved it over.
Let's see. Oh, I'm reading Larry Funk's thing. Transplant list for a long time. He might have told us that once, actually. But this past week, my body started fucking up, so they pushed me to the top of the list and rushed me into surgery. Wow. That's like the only way you get it all the time. It almost seems like every time.
Yeah, you have to be in some type of organ failure.
Yeah, like, oh shit, rush them up to the list, And they just do that with everybody now.
Why does it keep doing this? It keeps... Maybe you could figure it out. I mean, I don't have the monitor yet. Obviously, I'm on the TV. But I have to go into the AMD Radeon settings and change the HDMI scaling every time to shrink it back down. I have to reduce it to like 5% to fit on the screen. Is it just because it's the TV?
Oh, yeah. Did you go get the monitor yet?
Not till Friday. Oh, okay. It's a $300 monitor that's dirt cheap on Black Friday. So,
but it's $100 then?
Yeah.
You got the money I sent you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely. See, fuck. I will figure this out. I got it to work before, but I can't see anything, and I'm trying to... Where do I go to change the settings if I'm not in the game?
On your regular computer?
Yeah, for Diablo.
Oh, for
I could do it right from the Blizzard menu,
Wait,
right? Because I got to get it to start in like a windowed mode.
Oh yeah. I got to do the same thing. I have to play in windowed mode as well. It's the way mic because of my graphics card. I have to do the same thing. That's been a common issue that's cropped up over the last year for some reason. That wasn't like that before. Go to options.
And then game setting. All right, I see it now.
Yeah, video, windowed. Yeah, I have to do the same thing. Leah does it on her computer, though. And remember, I built me and Leah's computers exactly the same. Except I have a slightly different graphics card than her. So, her graphics card didn't have this issue.
All right, launch battle.net when I exit.
Dude, I'm going to stuff you so hard.
Yeah.
Oops. I said that out loud.
All right.
Dude, did you see fucking Scampoli's fight with Wrestling with Regret on Twitter? It was great.
All I saw was that Kevin got suspended.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. That's all I saw after the fact.
Dude, he was calling him like a faggot and all these things and just all this shit. And somebody made a joke like, oh, here comes a flag down or whatever. And I laughed because it was like, yeah, that's probably... He was like being wicked vicious. And sure enough, he lost his Twitter. So there you go. Fucking asshole SJW retards. Twitter's so stupid. If like 3 people say something, like, you're fucked.
All right. I don't see how to start in window mode. I got options, and then I go into game settings. And I see general, sound, notifications, friends and chat, voice chat, streaming, game install update, game settings, about, and beta. I don't have anything that says display.
Well, you're in the... Wait a minute, you in the Diablo?
No. When I launch the game, I can't see shit. It zooms in on my character so much that I can't see the game settings in-game.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if there was a way to do it outside of the game.
Yeah, Leah knows how to do it. I don't, though. Outside the game. I mean, I know how to make your monitor change outside the game, but I don't know how to make the game change outside the game.
All right, let me see if I can play around. I'm going to hit play again because...
There is a way, though. And, yeah, sometimes when you relaunch it, it changes. I don't know why. Sometimes when you relaunch it, it works.
Yeah, it changed all my settings because it worked. I got it to go before. I got into it. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, what happened is when you first start the computer and then you first launch it, it like glitches. But then when you relaunch it again, it like remembers and fixes itself. I don't know. Bailey had the same problem when he was playing with us the first time. I don't know why that happened to him, but...
See, I'll send you a snapshot of it really quick, and maybe you can see. Maybe Leo know, but it's so zoomed in that I can't see the word settings. Like, all I see is like my character stretched out. Let me see if I can get a different resolution and see if that'll...
Yeah, I mean, your display setting resolutions, you could try that, but I don't know what that would do. I know that all the suggestions when you Google the problem, though, is like, make sure you launch it in window mode. It's like, no shit. But there's a way to go into the code, like, before launching the game, and, like, permanently make it in window mode. So then when you launch the game, it goes into window mode, so you don't have this problem.
Yeah,
there's a
which
way
is
to
what
do
I
that.
need to do.
I just don't know how it is, and Leah's asleep, so now I can't ask her.
I'm gonna Google it quick.
Are you on a TV?
Yeah, I'm on the actual TV.
Someone says turn off overscan on TV, but I feel like this is an internal computer issue, not the...
Yeah, no, the overscan is off, though. I had to change that before. See, I literally have to go into HDMI scaling every time it like I turn the TV back on and move the setting back because it blows up and distorts the image.
Right.
It zooms in every time, and then for some reason it turns the zoom back on every time I start the computer. It didn't do that on the big TV in the living room, like the huge TV. It only does it on this one that I use to, do the show.
Kelvin in the chat also said Radeon scaling is shit. Don't use it. It slows down the CPU.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have a choice right now because there's no other way to make it fit this TV. But I do know that. I didn't have to use it with the R7 graphics when I had the other setup, but unfortunately, I can't get into that TV, the big TV right now. So that's why I'm waiting for the fucking monitor Friday, and I'll be all set. All right.
So our wrestling portion of this has ended. We're just going to be playing some games now. What's up to the Twitch? The Twitch people. Take it off.
All right, there's a way to do it where it's not in...
Oh, there's a way to do it, all right.
You can do this in your documents library, then in the Diablo 3 folder, then open the d3prefs.txt file with a text editor. Find this line and alter it to read as follows. All right. PC Master Race.
PC load letter. I thought you were going there. Fucking hungry, man. What more do you want from me?
That was so fucking...
Valvenus68 says, Joe, do you play any sports games? I guess he doesn't watch my, hasn't seen me play Madden and NHL a million times. Yeah, I play those sports games, and then I rage, motherfucker.
Display mode, window mode. All right, I have to change that to a 1. Feel like I'm fucking hacking NASA, baby.
Yeah, it's weird, to change the code all up. It's funny.
All right. Now it tells me to relaunch the fucking game.
Relaunch the game, motherfucker.
All right, now it should start in window mode. Let me try this out. I'll be right back.
Alrighty then. I haven't played Half-Life yet, no.
You never played Half-Life?
Nope.
All right, Diablo 3 was unable to initialize D3D. Click OK to retry. What is a D3D error?
Oh,
Gotta
no.
love it.
That's not good.
No, it still didn't start in window mode. I did it right. I know I did.
Bring it on, man.
All right.
All right, nice. There we go. Hey, Steve, we talked about wrestling for like 2 hours, bro. Where you been, you fucking faggot? I'm pretty sure you're a troll, so now you're blocked. You dumb fuck. Go eat your mother's dick. And when you get done swallowing your mother's dick and she comes, spit some in a cup and mail it to me so I can smell your loserness from here. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. My name is...
All right.
Duke Nukem.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, whether you're or not. Question.
Okay.
I got it, so I can put it in window mode, but I can't see to save it. If that makes any sense at all. Let's see if that works.
I don't think
Did I hit it right?
It usually says apply, so just hit I think if you hit enter, it will do it. You do like, okay, escape options, window mode, and then apply is directly way down below it. So can you see where it says like resolution?
Yeah, I just saw it off of yours. Perfect. All right, I got a screenshot of that, so now I can go and fuck around. Got it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do the same thing, man. It's so bullshit, and Leah doesn't. I'm about to just go get the same graphics card she has, which I bought for her because I love that one. I thought it matched up perfectly with the motherboard and everything else. And then I went to the thing, and the guy was like, you can get a better graphics card, you know. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, it's less money right now too. So then I listened to him, and my graphics card is not as good as Lee. The thing is, he was right that the graphics card is better, but the synergy that Leah's has with the motherboard and everything else seems to just do way better. And I don't know exactly what it is, but I picked it that way on purpose, and then I built the computer. So, I don't know what else to say. I want a piece of Tom Brady's mother.
Yeah, my Demon Hunter is level 70 and 469 Paragon, so it's not too bad.
Okay. Well, there it is. Well, guys, we moved on from the Raw review. We're done it. If you guys want to go back and watch the beginning to watch the Raw review, it's over there. We talked about wrestling enough. And now we're going to play some Diablo 3 and a little bonus stream here. And I'm going to jerk Jake off. And then Roman Reigns is going to win every title in the WWE. Roman Reigns, you're my man. Hey, well represented. Thanks for the 20 bits earlier, too. I don't know if I said that, but thank you. Thank you. Oh,
all right, I got to figure out what's what here, but I will get there.
Oh, you so crazy.
You one crazy lady.
Oh, you're in here with me. Oh
yeah,
yeah,
I'm loading it now.
You know what?
So
What I gotta do is I gotta get my guy geared the right way. See, I'm using a ring. I don't know if you're familiar with this. I'm using Unity, and Unity gives you all damage is split between you and whoever else wears this item.
Oh, nice.
So what you do is you get a Unity ring and you put it on your follower. Then you have it, and then he splits the damage with you, which bumps you up to a much higher level, obviously. So, but when I'm with you, we don't want to do that because it won't even work. So it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So it's more worth it for me to put on a badass other ring, So actually, now that I think about it, I got to go grab a different ring because it's fucking stupid to have this ring on. Actually, it's going to hurt us a little bit because obviously that's a big buff for me to lose half the damage, But
yeah, that's a lot for you to go down by.
I'm not
Super Chat Party.
How's it going, Joe and
What's
Jake?
up?
Hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving.
Hey, what's up, ADTR? Thank you, man, for the $5. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Go gobble a turkey. Gobble one up, ADTR. Said happy Thanksgiving to Jake, too.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
You sexy beast. If I gotta find a ring, man. I gotta find a ring. The ring of royal grandeur. No. Damn, man. I gotta find a ring that fucking...
All right, yeah, this is my set armor. I have the Shadows Bane on this one where you just throw a bunch of dives and you constantly, flippy dip and...
Wait a minute, what are you?
Demon Hunter.
Oh, so you're the same as me?
Yeah, I got the Fan of Knives,
That
and then this one
sucks.
I've got, the Fulminator and shit equipped. And
We need a monk, goddammit. No, I'm just kidding. A monk or a wizard.
Crusader, but...
I got everything, man. Dude, I've got everything. I've got all my characters are 70s and fucking... they're not
maxed out.
Well, no, they're not maxed out. There's no way they're maxed out. This game is a fucking mind fuck.
Well, yeah, because every time you find something, there's so much min-maxing you can do that there's never a perfect build. You have an ideal build, but
Dude,
even
I'm
the build
only
at times is
I've played this game for 1,000 hours, I think, maybe 1,500 hours. I don't know what it is, and I mean, I'm only at a Paragon fucking 812. The people I watch a lot of times that are in the tops are in Paragon 3000s and shit, and it's I'm not very good.
It's insane.
What's yours? Well, let me look at what your build is. Hold on a second. Let me see what your
It's
build
not.
is.
This is just what I had for the season. I don't even think this is the character that I was using before. I'm trying to go through everything. It's been probably about 7 months since I've touched Diablo.
You have a Shadow's Mantle.
Season 9 was the last time I went ahead and fucked with it. So
you have a Shadow's Mantle
8.
build, man.
What's that?
You have a Shadow's Mantle build.
Yeah.
You're going with Impale.
Yep.
That's actually one of the best things to start off with, and one of the top leveled things. But Unhallow Essence is coming back, and that's what I run, and it's coming back.
Yeah,
man.
I saw that with the season stuff too.
But no, it's good that you got all this gear already, so that's good. Spines of Seething Hatred. What am I running with that? Let me look at my shallow. We're getting super dorky with people. Oh shit! Wait, no. Well, I know what I have, but I got one primal.
Do you?
If you look at me,
nice.
I'm wearing one. Let me fucking save this build the way it is. Shadow's Mantle. Here's my Shadow's Mantle build. Okay. Equipped. Okay, so you want Holy Point Shot as your quivers. Maybe write this down. You got a pen?
All right.
Right, because if you find them, you want to keep them.
All right.
You want to be running Holy Point Shot because that gives you the rune of Impale Throws 2 additional knives. And also 11 Maximum Discipline Demon Hunter. So you get the 11 Maximum Discipline. Well, you don't.
All right, so that's for my quiver?
Yeah, you don't really need a discipline, I guess, really. But yeah, I mean, typically you also want Carle's Point as your thing because Impale returns 14 hatred if it hits an enemy already impaled. So you're keeping your hatred up all the time.
Yeah, you're constantly regenerating it, so that's cool.
Yeah, so write those 2 down if you can. If you can find a
Yeah, I just put those. I got a notepad here.
So there's those. And then, of course, you'll want to find Unity, the ring Unity, because that will give you Unity when you're playing by yourself without me. Then typically you want to run Compass Rose and Traveler's Pledge, I think, if you want to get that. While moving, damage is reduced by up to 50%, which makes up for that ring. While standing still, damage dealt is increased by up to 100%.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, when you're moving, like when you're standing still, 100% damage increase. When you're moving, 50% damage reduction. So that's I don't know. I'd probably maybe go with that. I didn't look at what your amulet was, but let me see.
Yeah, I forget what I have selected in the cube.
Funny enough, I need to actually get that setup going. I need to get Compass Rose and Traveler's Pledge rocking if we're going to play together here too. On Hello Essence Party, I got a party thing here. Equipped that. And
yeah, I have the same thing running the cube. I have Dawn, so it reduces the cooldown of Vengeance 65%. I have Leoric's Crown there for increases the gem in your helm by 100%. So it gives me more life, but I know there's better options there. I just don't have a lot of.
No, you want to definitely keep your shallow. You want to keep your set item build that you have.
No, but I'm saying if I go to the cube, like it just increases my gem power in my helm.
What do you mean? What? Say it again.
The Canized Cube, where you can pick like extra buffs for your character.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first one I have is Dawn, for the crossbow.
Oh, I get what you're saying now. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, your cube stuff. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I'll tell you what you need for that. Hold on a second. Let me make sure.
Yeah, I got Dawn, and then I got Leoric's Crown, and then I got the Ring of Royal Grandeur. So it gives me a lowered set bonus.
I think Ring of Royal Grandeur, yeah, you definitely want that. And I think, you definitely want Dawn because that keeps your Vengeance up.
Vengeance up, yeah.
Let me see here. Let me see what I have. I'm running Dawn. Oh, shit. Shadow's Mantle. Is this Shadow's Mantle? Dawn. Man, that's what I was running, but now it's... I'm getting other things here. Hold on a second. What the fuck? Now it's telling me Elusive Ring. After casting Shadow Power, Smokescreen, or Vault, take 50% reduced damage for 8 seconds. Demon Hunt only. Aquila Caress, while above 90%, 94% primary resource, all damage taken is reduced 50%. So that's really...
Yeah, that's good.
It's like trying to make you more tanky, but I mean, I thought you wanted the Ring of Royal Grandeur, but I mean, maybe not. I mean, according to this build I'm looking at now, that's not what you want. And according to what I have, it's not what I want either. Yeah, look at this. I'm looking at this build right now of what Shadow's Mantle should have.
Yeah.
There's Holy Point Shot. I told you about that, so that was right.
Yep.
Carlay's Point, so I told you about that. Oh, Convention of Elements. Yeah, that's what you want. That's what we talked about that, not in not the Ring of Royal Grandeur, but Convention of Elements. But instead of having that in the cube, instead of cubing that, it's basically you wear it. So you wear the Convention of Elements and Compass Rose.
You keep that on you.
Yeah, these are basically everything you kind of want to strive for.
Yeah, because I have Convention of Elements cubed, but
okay, so you could swap them, right?
Gain 200 increased damage to a single element for 4 seconds, and then it shifts. That's actually what I was using before. I think I'm wearing that ring.
So yeah, you could then you're good. Then you just swap them out, maybe, as long as there's one of them somewhere, I guess. Chain of Shadows is a belt. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard there. But yeah, everything else was how I thought it was. And Bane of the Trapped, Gogok of Swiftness, and Pain Enhancer are the second legendary gems you want to probably have. Yeah, I have everything except for I didn't go with Pain Enhancer, but
yeah, because I have Convention of Elements, which basically it shifts fire damage, elemental damage every few seconds. Every 4 seconds, it switches a different element. So that's pretty much the same as what you were going for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what was the primary weapon for that build?
For Shadow's Mantle?
Yeah.
Carly's Point.
Okay, that's what I put in here.
You might have one
that's the one. That's the one you're using now.
Carly's Point. You want to see my Carly's Point? Did I take? Okay, good. Oh, let me turn my volume up a little bit. Okay, so yeah, so you're close to geared the right way, and then you wrote down the things you need anyway, so
yeah,
it's good. And maybe I'll find some stuff too for you. I'll just tell you when I might find it, because I don't really care too much about my other builds as much as this one. So if I find stuff, I'll just give it to you. Because we can trade when we're in the game together and we find stuff. Okay, so this looks good enough. Oh yeah, that's right. Multi-shot. There's Unity. Motherfucking Gogok of Swiftness.
Actually, it was season 3, I think.
Your guy was from season 3?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because I have this charm. So
that's
for the pennant.
That is really funny. Oh yeah, let me see. Let me put one of these other fucking gems in here. Fuck Gogok. Gokok. I always call it Gokok.
Gokok.
Gokok. Go with cock. Okay. All right, you're level 469. So damn, we're gonna level you up pretty quickly then. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
You might get hurt a little bit, but
that's okay.
We'll find out how much you can take, I guess.
Find out what I could deal damage to, and do I have to repair anything? Yeah, all items. There we go.
Okay, when you think let's do a greater rift because that will that will level up your Paragon.
All right.
Let's do a lower one at first just to see what we're dealing with you.
Plus, I haven't played in a long time too.
Right.
So
how much damage are you doing?
I am. It says 1.28 million. So
okay. All right.
It's not great. It's not bad.
Let's do it level 30. Although, yeah, let's try 30 at first. Just wait a second. Oh, we gotta do some rifts because I'm running out of keystones. Fuck.
Here, I can.
No, I got mine though.
All right, I was gonna say I could do.
Oh, do you have keystones?
I think I do. I believe I still have some.
Let's just see how this goes. Okay, we're doing level 30. I mean, I should annihilate people, so.
I gotta remember how to hit shit.
I just killed almost everybody. I'll watch your life.
Yeah, I think I could do up to like 55 solo.
Oh, okay. I should have asked you earlier.
I don't remember. It's all coming back to me slowly. Like I've literally played so much shit that.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll just do this.
Hard to keep track of like, oh yeah, this with this and this with that. Fuck you.
I'm just one shot everything, like, and you're taking people out too.
Moving through, like,
you're one shotting shit, so we should be really good at like like higher. We could probably go up to really high, and like I could just carry it.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to cover me a little bit.
Pavey, what's up? Thanks for the 50 cents or the 50 bits. Pavey in the house. Your mother. We could just do this quick, though. I could probably just fucking... I'll just rattle through this. Fucking whoom, you don't need to do anything.
You can just flow through it.
I'll let you clean up the shit.
I'll head over here.
We're already halfway done.
Yeah. See what I can find.
Have you Paragoned up yet? Because your blue... I imagine your blue bar is going to be flying up. Maybe
it's
not,
moving
though.
up slowly. Not yet, though.
Maybe not, because we're on such a lower one. Like you said, if you're on 50, then... Maybe not. We're on 30. I keep forgetting. This is really low. Yeah, we probably need to be on... I'll just mow this fucking rift down. We'll start another one. We'll start one higher.
Yeah, by the time I catch up to you, everything will be dead.
Yeah, you don't have to play anything. You just run behind me. Boring.
Running. That's why I liked with the Crusader build. Like, I found a group of guys that would just like, oh, follow me. So I literally just, summon the horse, and I had that, like, infinite looped.
Yeah.
And I could just go ahead and just, like, ride behind them as fast as I could to catch up. And that was it. I would just, sully on.
I just jacked you up. We're almost done.
Motherfuckers.
I'm on like to fucking... My highest rift now is 77. It's like solo, but it's like, dude, like for the time I played, I should be on like 100 something by now.
It's so hard when you're trying to find the right stuff. And
goodbye. Let's hope he drops some cool shit for you.
Oh, I got a full pack of blood shards too. I forgot about.
Oh, nice. Absolutely, really cool. It's been a good time streaming with everybody last year. I got Diablo in 2012 when it came out, so I remember that night, and we were trying to stream way back then, and it was like my laptop at the time couldn't handle it, man. And I remember the auction house. The biggest thing that I loved doing was back in the auction house happened, and I was staying up all night like selling stuff. I made money on the game. It was the weirdest thing, man. It's
buddy of mine made fucking bank. He was like $1,000 a week.
Oh man!
At first, then made more.
Yeah,
and
right.
He was doing it legit. Like he was scalping. He had like multiple accounts set up. Like he wasn't doing anything illegal. He was just gaming the system. Like he would find like certain things online to tell him like when this popped up, when that popped up. Like here's the best time to buy this, and this just went up really fucking cheap. This just went up really, and he would go ahead and he would just grab everything he could.
I got to give a shout out to Wolf Crier for the host. Thank you, man, very much. Very nice of you. Wolf Crier is a great dude up in the Diablo community.
Oh, that's awesome.
Shout out to Wolf Crier, man. Yeah, he's a great streamer. Wolf Crier, I was streaming back in 2012 and 13, when we did Diablo, and I used to stream back then with a guy. There was a guy named Sibco. He did a show. The reason why I came up with State of the WWE for the wrestling podcast was because a guy named Sibco, he did this thing, Red Team Gaming, and he did a podcast called State of Diablo 3. And I think he got all the way up to like 15 episodes, where the episodes were like an hour to 2 hours, where they would talk about, how Diablo 3 could be better and what Blizzard could do. And I just loved his podcast. I got to be on it twice, but I just enjoyed listening to him. It was so good. I don't know what happened to him, and where he went or why he left, but I just loved listening to him. And since then, a lot of guys are still in the community. Leviathan, like Riker, does a really great job. Wolfcry is really good too. If you listen to his, if anybody's trying to get into Diablo. Wolfcry does a great job for people that are beginners. I mean, he covers everything if you're advanced or not, but beginners especially, if you're new to Diablo, he can really introduce you in here to the game. If you're overwhelmed with what the hell am I looking at, what's with all these things and the numbers and what do you do, a lot of people just tell you what to do and then you won't really get why or whatever. He's pretty good at explaining why, so I definitely appreciate him hosting us right now. That's pretty crazy. He's a great member of the Diablo 3 community. I've been out of the community since 2013, I want to say, because I got so busy doing my other show on YouTube. But yeah, he's been great. Riker is really good when you get to that next level too. He really crunches the numbers with guys and really breaks down the builds for everything. And he's a great guy too. And there's just so many guys in the Diablo community. Yeah, so is this starting to come back to you a little bit, Jake? Like a
little bit. I'm starting to get there.
Okay.
Slowly but surely. Like once you look at it, it just takes a few seconds, and you're like, oh yeah, this is what my build was. This is what I was,
right,
looking through. This is what I was functioning with, and
yeah, I mean, I'm taking up space. I've been messing around with my stuff so much that it's all a mess. Let's see if you can. Your Paragon's 470. Oh, you leveled up. I mean, yeah, I want to see if we can do like a 60 or something.
Let's go for it. We'll try it.
We'll try to do 60. Okay. Yeah, but so the auction house really distracted me from everything.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't even playing. Like I didn't see one legendary drop for the first few months of playing. I didn't get one.
Really? Oh yeah.
That's how bad my RNG was. Like I could not.
Dude, you know what I remember? For the life of me. I don't know if you ever saw this. A lot of people didn't see it. And shout out to Wolfcry if he's still watching. I don't know. I shouted him out like 90 times, but I love him. He's a good guy. Just a nice guy. But what I got to tell you is, dude, when it first came out, I'll never forget it. I think it was a couple guys from the UK or something. And they like found, oh yeah, you just got sauteed, bro. You are like full on glass cannon right now.
Now I am. Yeah. That's all right.
All right. So this is tough. Okay. So, but right now you should get that Paragon up there pretty quick. But so there was these two guys and they found a belt. And the guy was like freaking out on the stream, and I don't know if the video's still up on YouTube, but it's the funniest damn thing. They were like, "Oh my god, I found a legendary! Oh my god, I found a legendary!" and then the guy was like reading it off, like freaking out, like, "Mighty belt! It's a mighty belt! It's a mighty belt!" And, and it's so funny because now legends just drop like candy everywhere,
Yeah, now they're just constantly dropping. When I finally came back, like around the Crusader came into the game, I was like, "Oh Jesus! Like this is a big difference, And then they redid it again with the Greater Rift update and everything. It was like, holy God, what a difference!
Yeah. Hey, let me know if you see a pylon. There should be a spawn later on. Probably not going to get it here actually. Now that I think about it. Yeah, but. So that was really funny, but yeah, the auction house, dude. At the time, I was in school for HVAC. I was thinking about doing HVAC stuff, and I remember I went into class all the time, just wrecked because I was up all night. And if anybody remembers in the auction house, like when you were selling something, it would make like a noise when you sold something. It was like
yeah, it would.
Yeah, and it was like, dude, that noise was like crack. It was crack. Yeah, it was like, oh my god. And it's funny to think because there's the pylon. I knew there was one coming up. All right, so cool. Do I have my Nemesis bracers on? Oh, Jesus. I don't have my Nemesis bracers on. Oh, whatever.
I don't have mine on either. I had them on at one point. I'm about to die. But, yeah, I stood in the acid. Yeah. But, yeah, I love those things just to spawn mobs.
Yeah, we should have dragged that mob over here. But you know what? There's nobody over here anyway. But we're just trying to get you acclimated back to the game anyway. And obviously, like, 60 is probably a little too much. Maybe
that's all right though. I mean, I'm doing damage. I just don't have. I have a decent amount of toughness. It's like I think 14 million.
Yeah, maybe 50. Yeah. I think 50 might be the sweet spot for us on a Greater Rift. But what we'll do is we'll just go back. We'll do some farming, too. 'Heads up for all this fucking fire. 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 'Heads up for all
Bam, bam, bam. I don't want to know your name. I just want bang, bang, bang.
But I was so obsessed, man, with like just selling stuff. I couldn't believe I was playing Diablo 3 and selling things like constantly, and I was
getting actual money. And
well, if you go back to YouTube in 2012 and 2013, I made a ton of videos on this about how to like flip items. Like I was the guy. People hated me, like because they were just like,
you were flipping shit when people were looking for things. They didn't want to pay for it. They wanted to get it.
You know what I was doing though is I was buying gold. I forget exactly what it was, but it was weird. It was something like I was buying gold, I believe, like, and I was buying the items with gold and then selling the items for more money.
That's what I started to do because I had a gift card, Blizzard gift card, so I turned it in from $10. I ended up making like $250. I mean, it took me a while, but still, like, it was possible to do it.
Yeah.
And I went ahead and just kept, cashing in with it because I took the $10 and I bought just gold with the $10, just straight up gold. And from there, like, I just managed to keep fucking working my way up. And motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and I bought like legendary sets and things like that, or legendary items, and I bought set items, and I was able to flip them and just kept going because I took the gold and ran with it. But it was easier to buy gold than it was to earn it in game, which was, now you have the treasure goblins that pop up and shit. So
well, it's just weird how I got like abducted by the auction house. Like it was because the old me was looking for, you know what I mean? Like at first I was like, I was kind of turned off by the game in a way because I was like, what is going on here? This is not like, when I was looking at the videos of the game and I was like, this doesn't look like Diablo 2. Like, what's going on? And I thought maybe I was wrong, but when it came out, I was so confused because I was so used to that the darkness of Diablo 2, and now this Diablo 3 kind of looked like, they Blizzarized it with everything, else that they had done, like to make it match, sort of the bright cartoony image of. Oh, it wasn't fun.
They changed a lot.
I just died because I wasn't looking. I was trying to look at my stream. Yeah, they Blizzardized it, and I was like, oh no, it looks like every other game now. Why? Why'd they do that?
Yeah, it definitely lost a lot of its magic, its feel. It didn't have the same that Diablo 2 had. Plus the questing system, like it didn't have the same replay value. I feel like. Jesus, I get one shot from these guys. As soon as I go near them, they're like, hey buddy, fuck you.
Right. Did Wolf Cry
I'm gonna pop in town and come back to you.
Wolf Cry ever come up in the chat? Oh, hey, what's up, Wolf? Yeah, he's in the chat. What's up, man? Yeah, I just died again because I was looking at the other screen again. My bad. Yeah, we should... what did you say again?
I said I'm gonna go in town really quick because I've got a broken gear.
Okay, man. Yeah, we should do 50. This is too much.
It's not too bad. I mean, I'm doing damage at least, but I
hate
get
this
one
map.
shot, the same aspect. So
I absolutely I hate this map. This map could just go away. I'd be happy. I'll just run everybody over and finish this off here.
I'm just happy Diablo looks like Diablo on this computer. I'm used to basically looking at what the equivalent of an Etch-a-Sketch on PC screen is.
Right.
Every time I've ever played Diablo, it's been like no color, basically just a poor amalgamation of what a video game should be.
Can't believe I'm dying. Dude, we're dying like on a... I'm dying on a Rift 60 right now because my gear is jacked. I deleted, Gavin was on Leah's computer the other day, and I deleted my amulet that I would use when I'm not solo. But I've been pretty much only solo because nobody plays Diablo with me anymore. So, like, even Leah doesn't really play. So I've just built my guy for solo and not to party with anybody. So when I don't have Unity on, it's like I'm not even geared right. But I deleted
that brings you up so much.
But I deleted my Good Traveler's Pledge that I had, and then that was socketed by accident. I'm just like, what did I do? Like, what happened?
Oops. Yeah, I've gotten rid of some stuff before. I've broken it down and been like, oh no. Oh, dear God, why?
Why did this happen to me?
Yeah.
And then Leah got her Necromancer, some of her stuff deleted. I think one of the kids jumped on or something and did something. I mean,
oh no.
Otherwise, I don't know how that happened. Ooh, I think I got Shadow's fucking boots here. Maybe I'll help you. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out.
I'm so used to doing like Greater Rift 70.
Yeah, because I have ancient boots, but they're not.
It's Marauders anyway. I didn't realize it was Marauders.
Yeah, like you said, when you have things set for yourself a certain way, when you're doing it solo.
Yeah.
See, now this is
Plus, I didn't have any time anymore when I was working so much, so I stopped. So this game, man, I think in 2012 I played the hell out of this game. 2013 as well, and then I took a complete break almost in 14. You know what I loved was recently, a couple months ago, they put on like double XP.
Yeah, I had seen that.
Oh my god, it was awesome. I was given, dude, I was just loving that double XP. Like I was just killing it on that. I was like, please, like all weekend I was on this game like playing because of it, and I was like begging Blizzard. I was like, please do that again, like sometime, like every 6 months or something. I don't know, like because it was just like
they should do it 1 weekend a month, like Call of Duty does.
It was so well. I mean, like they never do that usually, and it's unheard of kind of for them to do that, and it was because of an exploit that was happening to make it fair for everybody else or something. There was an exploit that, and I think it was inadvertent too. So they wanted to do something for people. So that's the reason they did it. It's not something they're gonna really ever do. And unfortunately, that was really fun. See, weird things like that for me are always fun in Diablo. I always, and in video games in general, I like when something special is happening. Like recently, in fact, Wolfcrier got a lot of heat for this because speaking, he hosted the thing tonight. There was like a goblin run or something where you could like go into this place and there'd be goblins and.
Yeah, they're treasure goblins, and they just kept popping up and popping up.
Dude,
I just got a Unity ring actually.
Oh, good, you need that, yeah, for yourself later. But yeah, so you could pop in and like I would say I was getting them probably 45% of the time or something, or half. I don't know. It was crazy, and I was having a blast because you could you could do your normal runs, your farming. Then you could do your Greater Rift stuff. You could do your mats. You could go do your God damn it! Why can't I talk right now? I'm so tired. Your bounties. You could go do your bounties.
Yeah, go do all your bounties.
And then when you like got sick of all that, you could go do the goblin run for like an hour. And I got in that habit of doing all that. And they nerfed that thing, or they fixed that, and it was like, why? Oh man. But I mean, like obviously it wasn't supposed to be happening because, I mean, if you're going to some place over and over again to try to like, because like there's always a treasure goblin there. Like, or almost always, or like 40% of the time there's a treasure goblin. Like, I did the math on it. Where was my math on it? I mean, I'm terrible at charts and math and stuff like that. But loosely, I did it. Oh, yeah, here it is. Results, where is it here? Goblin run sheet measuring. Yeah, look at this. So I had the whole thing, like, measured out. Yeah, so look at this. I did second run, yeah, I found the gold goblin, regular goblin, yeah. And I had the matte goblin, the blood shard goblin, all these goblins, and it was just like I had the whole thing planned out. Within an hour, you saw a ton of goblins, and so that I don't know. So that was kind of a bummer when they got rid of that. But yeah, I remember people went off on him like it was solely his fault. I was like, I think I trolled him on it for a little while in the chat. I was like, it's your fault, but I was just.
Yeah, you bring light to it, and now they get rid of it,
Well, a lot of people don't know my sense of humor, so it just sounded like I was attacking him. But I guess somebody was death threatening him and stuff over. Is like, all right, bro.
Oh, I believe it. People get
you're
enraged.
A psycho. Well, because he put out a video on it, and everybody else did. A lot of people did, And but I told everybody, I go, hey, you better take these down. They're gonna see this crap, and they're gonna be like, But yeah, they got rid of it.
That's exactly what happened.
I just wish they never got rid of it because. It was another thing you could do. You know what I mean? When you've killed yourself and you're you're just tired of it. Like you're like, let me go do that at least.
Yeah, exactly. You've done your bounties. You've done your your riffs.
Like maybe I was gonna get off. Maybe I was gonna stop playing, but instead I was like, let me do that a little bit because it's exciting. Okay, and now I'm bored with that. Even when it was going well for you, that got boring too. So then you got off of that. Pavey, thanks for the 10 bits, buddy. And then you went to. well, you ended up not going to bed. But then when they were doing the XP too, it became like, man, I can't wait to, get as much XP as I possibly can here. And that was fun. And so then when they got rid of double XP, and then the Goblin run went away, and that was new and exciting, and it was like, oh man. And I think I stopped playing again for like a month.
They made everybody wait so long for the Necromancer, and
well, that was before, but that had already happened. But
yeah, but I'm saying like each time it was like there's not enough new to justify sticking around.
I think we're gonna get a druid next. I might have a better Compass Rose than this. I gotta clean my stash out too. I'm like loaded with unnecessary stuff that I just don't need.
Yeah, I gotta go back through, and I think my other character has most of the stuff that I'm looking for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you might be in the wrong character. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because I know this is the character that I used for the season, but had the basically this is what I liked using.
Mm-hmm.
But I had a ton of shit built up, so
I took all this stuff from I had a lot of this stuff in this stash right here in my other characters, and I unloaded it back into this into the stash, and now I'm looking at everything and I'm like, why did I put this stuff back in here? I don't think I need any of this stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
It
fucks with you.
I really don't think I do, but my wizard is geared properly, so now I don't need to. Oh man, I'm so confused by everything in here. Like I don't think I need any of this. I got to go back to my seasonal character and get that extra stash tab. I never did that.
No.
Last year,
that would help.
Last year I stopped playing the season, and then I never even went the full way to get the extra stash tab. And it's like, I don't know why I didn't do that. I was like busy with something else.
Kick yourself in the ass afterwards.
Yeah, and then I forgot about it, and then the new season started, and I went, oh wait a minute, like the stash tab. So what are you doing? Are you backing out, or do you want to do something now? Or
No, I'm game to keep going. I was just going through everything. Let me see. Greater Rift.
Okay, so we just did a 60, and that seemed like it was too much for you.
We'll try 55. We'll see how it.
55, okay.
We'll see what happens here.
Joe and Jake, do you think Aleister Black will win the NXT title? Yeah, I think. Yeah, it's possible.
Well, I'm fucking people up, but I'm still a glass cannon, so.
Got to get up in 4 hours. Have a good night. Hey, have a good stream when you're up next. I'll watch you when you're up, Wolf Crier. Thank you. Thank you, Wolf Crier. What a nice dude.
Absolutely.
Throwing them wolves in the chat. We'll have to play with wolves some night.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I've been like a Black Friday sensei, trying to figure out like what's cheap, what's good, reading reviews thoroughly all this time.
Good night, Jake and Joe. Talk to y'all tomorrow.
Good night, JP Baker. Thank you for the $2, man.
Hey, thank you, JP.
Good to hear. And then thanks to everybody who was donating tonight. That was cool, man. We had a good night for that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I gained 7 levels off of us going through 60, so.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, that's crushing it, dude. That's crazy. Oh, let's see if we can. Oh, shit, I shouldn't have hit that. And I forgot to put. Damn it. Let's put my braces on again.
Oh, that.
We got to do some more riffs because I'm running out of keystones, which I can't believe. I had like 150. And then one day I just raged through Greater Rifts, and I spent all my Greater Rifts keystones, which is.
I gotta see how many I have. I know I have quite a few, but
I had like 180 like the other day, and now I have.
Do you have to use yours to join mine? Yes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so you can't even like host it.
Yeah, because I got 7 left now.
Oh shit!
Which is crazy because Leah the other day was like, "I have 10," and I was like, "Oh my god, you only have 10? What the hell?" And now I'm sitting here with 7. So
it's the fire that gets me.
Yeah, the balance.
It's less of the AOE stuff is what fucks my day up.
Oh, good. I hate that stupid map. This map's much better.
Yeah, that other one we were at before.
Let me see if we can get a mob to come down here. All right, whatever. We'll just hit it. Whatever. We'll just hit it.
We'll just go for it.
Please let me revive it. Okay.
There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I think 50 might be that sweet spot, but I wanted to try 55 and see how it worked out.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, because by yourself, you're probably getting jacked up.
It's not too bad. I mean, I'm able to kill things, but I just have to play more defensively.
Yeah, we should be able to mow people down. I mean, that's really what you want to play most of the time is like just being able to mow things down. You know,
run through as fast as you can.
The only time you really want to be struggling, I think, in this game, to me, like, I mean, is when you're like grinding to like get an accomplishment or to push.
Yeah, doing those set riffs and stuff like that.
Yeah, like when I'm gonna try to beat 78 later because that's what I'm pushing. But if I'm
that set rift for this set was a pain in the ass. We had to you couldn't miss an impale shot. Like if you missed one, you lost the chain and. I remember that being like a fucking madness-inducing piece of shit. Because you would sometimes you would kill an enemy and it would over-penetrate, so they would die, and it would count as a miss. And you have to start all over, and it was timed too, so you only had I think seconds to complete it.
I'm sorry,
40 seconds.
All I heard was over-penetrate. You can never over-penetrate. Paige.
I banged her and her.
I believe Paige came back.
My body.
Her makeup just does not look. It looks like.
Like I said, it did look like somebody put it on horror mode. Oh, you fucking cunt!
Oh, you're back. Okay, let's hit this pylon right here. Oh, damn.
Black rift, black hole,
black hole, son.
Ooh, a belt.
Look at that. Hello. It's me you're looking for.
Yeah, but seeing set items drop and things like that, it's like, what game am I playing? Just because going
it's,
through.
Well, yeah, it's so different now. Yeah, it's there's the drop rate is way higher since you last played, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a different game. I mean, you're looking for primals now, too. Well, actually, you know what?
Exactly.
I'm sorry. You have to beat a greater rift 60 solo, or is it 70? It might be 70. I don't remember now. I think you have to beat oh shit, what is it? Might be, I think it's 70. Okay, yeah, greater rift 70. So you need to beat a greater rift 70 solo so you can find primals. So you won't be able to find primals until that happens. It unlocks it.
Yeah, but still, I mean, just the fact that
you're good in the greater rift, right? You get your stones and shit.
Yeah, all set. So Thank you.
Yeah, you went up 3 levels that time.
Yep. Nice.
That's awesome.
After using Impale, Vault costs no resource for 2 seconds.
I can see it in your eyes. Yeah, Natalia is going to be the big build for Demon Hunter in this season, but I mean, I'm happy with Unhallowed Essence. I like this build. Typically it's a speed farming build, but I like it. My goal at the beginning of running it was to be like, I'm gonna do Unhallowed Essence multi-shot, and I'm gonna try to get it as high as possible, and I'm not gonna do Shadows Impact.
Yeah, because I like using Reign of Vengeance too. So that build.
What's happening, guys? I just got back from watching Justice League and it better than Raw. I didn't watch Raw.
Chiz Hickneys, 1987. Thanks for the $5. Just got back from watching Justice League. It's better than Raw. Yeah.
Justice League was fucking good. I didn't even tell you. Courtney's aunt and uncle are up here from from Florida, not California. So with all her family being there, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go." And I had a gift card for my birthday, so I was like, "Yeah, we'll all go." And then I got there, and the kids, Danny and her cousins that she had never met, I guess from Florida, they were like, "You know what? I don't want to go." And everybody was like, "I don't want to go." And I'm like, "I already bought my ticket. I'm not missing this." So they all went next door to like the trampoline park, Sky Zone, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm going to see Justice League." And ended up being really good.
That's cool. It got good ratings, except for from the critics.
The critics shit all over it, and
I'm like, what was the SJW thing about it that wasn't in it that they're mad about? Because
yeah, I know, it's hard because I know I'm a comic book fan, so a lot of like the little nuanced things that they mention,
yeah, it's
that,
like
it's
like you
the
mark
Easter
out,
egg nods to the fans.
You
I
mark
enjoy
out for it, like, oh wow, I know about that, yeah. But other people,
a simple
maybe
thing like
don't.
Commissioner Gordon telling Batman, "Oh, it's nice to see you playing well with others again." That's such a huge context clue for Batman, because Batman said he's been at it for 20 years. So playing well with others, again, we've seen the Robin suit in Batman versus Superman, so we know he's lost Robin. There's probably an Oracle at this point, meaning Batgirl got, everything that happened with Joker, so on and so forth. So the little things that they threw in there like that, like the little nuggets, was perfect. But I watched Angry Joe's review, and even people that had no idea, like the origins of these characters and whatnot, still were able to catch on because they did like little small snippets for each one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't compare it to Marvel, but I liked this movie better than I liked Avengers, so.
Oh shit, let's use a puzzle ring. I got a puzzle ring. Come on with me. How much money do you have in your bank? Like, I got $1 billion.
581 million gold.
Oh, you got 581 million. All right. Well, fuck it. Let's take the puzzle ring, dude. Look at this. I got 2 of them.
Do you? I think I have 1 or 2. Hold on, before you activate it. I know it might be on the other character. I know I had one stashed at one point. Rogar's Huge Stone. Increase your life by per second up to 79% based on your missing life. Yeah, I got the Unity ring there. It's got to be on the other character then. I know I had one, at least 2 of them at one point.
Shout out to D Wells in the chat. What's up, D Wells? Hey, listen to everybody on YouTube. We're going over to Twitch exclusively right now. So we're going to jump over there now, and if you guys want to join us over there, hope you guys come on over. Chiz, thanks very much for the $5 in the super chat, and everybody here on the YouTube. Hope you guys are doing good, and thanks for being here all night. And we're going to do this for a little while longer still, but over on Twitch. So come on over to twitch.tv/Joe Cronin Show, and we will we'll continue this over here. We'll see if we can get about 100 people in here watching on the Twitch stream. So I'll spam it in the chat for you guys, and we'll see you here. I spammed the hell out of it in the chat, so there it is. Twitch.tv/Joe Cronin JCS. Goodbye on YouTube, and we're still here on Twitch, obviously.